I think it's broken. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Wait. Let me check again. No. I don't think that sounds good, guys. Does it sound like it's supposed to sound like that? That feels like really thin metal. Ah, fuck. Well, yeah, no, that's not doing good. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what's been going on lately. I swear to God, everything in this mansion has been breaking down. We've had the lights go out in the middle of the night. We had the shower explode on me mid-shower, mind you. Are you listening to me? Mid-shower. I was in there butt-ass naked, and then it shot up. It got like an erection. Oh my God, hold on. We're getting a call. Hold on. Oh God, where is it? Where's the blood? Oh, okay. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, so
let me cut you off there.
Yeah.
No
Okay,
soliciting.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm sorry. Well, listen, I just couldn't help but notice that like everything in your entire place was broken. Like, do you see what's going on back there? I don't think anything is up to code.
Well,
I think like all of your stuff needs to be rechecked by an inspector. I think you're going to need a whole team of contractors to fix up your ceiling, to fix up your stairs. Definitely not up to Ocean. Are you working? Wait, are you working out of here?
Yeah, kind of. I guess.
Oh well, then hold
really...
on. We're gonna need to go. Well, we're gonna need to do a thorough inspection, and I'm gonna have to go over. I'm gonna have to fix all of this stuff. I'm gonna have to make sure that it all works, that it's all that it's safe to work here for your. Are these your employees?
No,
standing around these little funky little guys.
No, it's bring your child to work day, but like every day.
Oh, children! You've got children running around here.
What?
Are you serious? You've got things. You've got broken rocks walking around. People could stub their toes.
Okay.
You've got things falling from the ceiling. You've got pipes that are broken. You've got water. You don't even have a slippery when wet sign.
Well,
You've got nothing around here to make sure it's safe. Listen, I'm so glad that I found you because let me tell you, I'm running a special right now. I can actually fix all of this up for you for a nominal fee.
Nominal? How much is the fee?
Surprisingly expensive, but less than you'd think it is.
Well, I'm glad you're honest at least. Look, I don't think you understand. This isn't like, I'm not like working a company here, okay? I'm the only worker. Mm-hmm. They're just there. They just exist, okay? There's nothing.
Right. So
they don't need a permission slip, okay? They can just be here.
Right. So the child labor, you're having your children do unpaid labor for you?
I couldn't get them to work even if I tried. Trust me. If I could get the child labor running, I would have by now. But they aren't. Look, they just sit around.
Right. Wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay. So, well, regardless, I still think you are going to need a full top to bottom assessment of all of your construction needs, which I have good news for you. I can help you with that. I can help you.
Do you work construction?
Well,
you some kind of
engineer? I do a little bit of everything, really. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, I can adjust some things around the place. I can do some tinkering, some fixing up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think you need a second opinion, though. You don't need to go. Yes, I am positive that you don't need a second opinion.
I actually think. Wait. What do you guys think? I don't know.
Excuse me, are you doing a sidebar?
Excuse me, we're doing there's a second opinion happening right now. Do you mind? Hey,
okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, I'll just be over here.
He said that we don't have a slippery when wet sign, but I swear to God, I saw your mother wearing that t-shirt all the fucking time back when you were being born. Don't get mad at me for that. It's technically, it's part of that. I was basically a warning. It kind of worked. I don't know.
I can't hear him.
No, but like, what do you think? What do you think? We give him 3-ish hours to hear him out? No, I mean, it's a lot of hours. What's he going to be doing in the house? What if he steals my PSP? I had a guy come over and do the carpet once and he stole my PSP. No? Seventh opinion? How many fucking opinions do you guys have to give? What? You guys have a lot more opinions than I thought, actually. Hey, question. Do you clean pipes?
What, for me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a master pipe cleaner. I can clean some crazy pipes.
Okay.
Trust me.
You would say that you know how to work a pipe.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah.
Guys, I think I
You
like
better
this guy.
believe I do.
I think I kind of like this one. I don't know if we need a second opinion anymore. I feel like a pipe cleaning is always good, right? Right? I'm just putting it out there.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. See, as you can see here, your pipes really need some work.
But hold on. How was that my pipe? You're not in the same room as me. This is a phone call.
Listen, I could be in the same room as you. Do you want me to be? Should I join you?
That's an intimidating thing to say out of nowhere. I want you to know that from somebody on the phone.
Should I join you? I'm look behind you. Simply look behind you.
I'm
looking right here.
Oh, you're there.
I mean, I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls. I'm crawling around in your walls, but I'm fixing things.
You know what? We'll give you a test out, okay? You got 3 hours. If you can impress me, we'll pay your nominal fee.
Let's go. Okay, finally, my first job.
Does it sound good?
Yes.
Sound fair to everyone?
That sounds amazing.
Well,
to me, because I'm the one getting paid.
Welcome, Octopimp, to Porcelain Parlor. Woo!
Yep. Yippee. Hello. Hi.
That's him, everybody. This is Octo's not first time on my stream, but it's the first time on my stream where I actually get to question him and wonder about what the fuck he is.
They're gonna keep doing this.
No,
Should I keep the redeems on?
Those pipes are fucking you up, man.
Listen, let me put it this way. I've been fixing so many other people's pipes that I don't have time to fix my own pipes. So honestly, if anything, that should be a testament to how good I am, because I'm so busy fixing everyone else's stuff that I can't fix my own stuff. You know, it's like a chef who, when they get home, just like microwaves a Hot Pocket, because, you know, sometimes they just don't want to do work at home. Yeah. See, you understand.
Wait, I thought you were doing that yourself. Are you streaming with your chat? Are they redeeming these?
Yes, they're in here. Somebody in here is doing this.
Wait,
one of you.
Are you
I can
not
turn the redeems
live
off.
and they're doing the redeems?
No, I'm just hanging out. I'm literally just here for the vibes.
They're just in your offline chat fucking with you.
They're literally in my offline chat right now. As you can see here from me gesturing, they're clearly in my offline chat talking.
Can you imagine in real life walking around and then somebody in your offline chat just redeems a pie thrown to your face, or like a pipe bursting near you?
Yeah, that would be kind of awesome though. Wait a minute. Hold on. Can we combine chats even if I'm not live?
No, it doesn't work. I've tried before. I thought it would be funny, but no, it doesn't work.
Okay, because I was like, that would be perfect, but alas, such is life.
Can you please introduce yourself to people who may not know who you are or what you've done?
Of course. Hello there. Hi, my name is Octo. I am a fully 2D animated retro anime VTuber. I have dozens of frames of animation, as you can see from all of these incredible toggles that you're seeing right now.
Wow.
Wowie, wow. I am recently debuted. This project took a really, really, really long time to do. This whole thing was a labor of love from me and my team, and I'm very happy. But I'm happy to be here now. Yay, haha, yay.
Welcome to VTubing, where you spend 3 years of your life on a thing that you may not even see get done.
that might not even finish. But alas, I'm here now. Alas, I don't know why I said alas.
Why do you keep saying it like it's some kind of unfortunate circumstance that you've become a VTuber?
No, well, I mean, honestly, from what I've talked to for other people, sometimes it feels like an unfortunate circumstance because they're like, oh, damn, you're a VTuber? That's too bad.
You've been through some traumatic experience that's turned you into a VTuber. Like, you walked down this path on your own.
It's true. I need to make a post on Instagram. I need a good little. So I'm just gonna pick something.
What do you mean you need to make a post on Instagram?
Here, I'm doing this. Well, I'm tweeting. I'm posting that I'm live with you, so that people know.
I was like, are you posting like a daily post right now in the middle of your introduction?
No, I want to post that. I want to post that I'm hanging out with you. Because listen, I'm trying to listen. Don't be mean to me. I'm trying to be more active on social media.
No. I'm proud of you.
You're so
proud of you.
Mean to me.
You're doing
so
great.
Mean
hey,
to me.
That's not true. I let you choose what gender I was going to be today.
That's true. He did let me choose.
I was like, which would you prefer, man or woman? He chose man, parentheses, woman.
Yeah. Well, okay. So to be fair, I said to do whatever your heart desires. But you said
I'm
no,
indecisive.
You're indecisive, which is true because I remember when I came to visit you at your house and we had to pick a fucking movie that we wanted to go see, and it was a whole chat. It was a whole thing.
You wanted
it was
to watch
a whole
like the
thing.
Minions or something. You wanted to watch something stupid. You were like, let's go watch the Minions.
True.
And I was like, no, why would we watch the Minions? There's so many other things.
That's true.
I was like, we could watch Jurassic Park 3 or Superman. And then I think Ruben said Superman, and you said like something goofy as fuck.
Yeah, I wanted to go see the Minions. I can't remember which Minions movie it was. Whatever one came out last year, but whatever it was. I did pick some dumb bullshit.
And we went to go watch Superman instead.
We did watch Superman, which was pretty good. I actually liked Superman. I thought it was a good movie.
Octo, continue. Sorry, finish your thought before you do
you're
again.
Fine. Anyway, I've been making content online for a very, 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 very long time. Like at this point, something like 16 years.
Give us some examples. Jog people's memories.
I used to do a series called 50% Off on YouTube. It was a parody of Free Iwatobi Swim Club. Way yippee, haha, yay! It was a parody of Free Iwatobi Swim Club, and I did that from like 2013 to like 2017, and then since then I've kind of just been floating around, figuring out what I want to do with my life. But I guess it's this is now what I want to do with my life. So here we are. So yeah, I used to do videos based around the webcomic Homestuck, but we don't talk about that. We don't need to talk about all that.
And we won't, because I don't know anything about it, so don't worry about it.
Yay! Haha! Yay! Oh my god, you're my favorite talk show host. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. I've also done some voices in games occasionally. I'm in Guilty Gear. I'm in Shadowverse. I'm in Monster Prom. I'm in Yakuza. I'm in various other games here and there around. Sometimes you might have heard
Yakuza. I did not recognize that. I did not know you were in Yakuza. I knew you were in. What's it called? No, I knew you were in Unicorn Overload, which is something that I want to play.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in Yakuza, Infinite Wealth, and Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, and I'm also in Lost Judgment.
Is your character in Unicorn Overload sexy? Is this going to be a problem for me?
No, well, that's a good question. It all depends. He's very not what you would expect from me.
Oh.
He's really serious.
Okay.
Like really like straight-laced
we'll get into
the
stuff like that later. I have a bunch of questions to actually go through with you today while we're actually going to be going through tangents. But if you go ahead, finish anything else that you would like to say about yourself, and then we can get started.
Well, I don't know. That's it. I mean, I don't know what else is there to say.
I don't know. No, it's fair. It's fair. I just thought it was funny.
There's not literally. There's just not much else. There's not much. Not much else I have to say about myself. I don't have anything to say.
I don't know. It's okay. No.
I don't know. I don't know. There's just like nothing else left for me to say.
I'm not very sure, particular about the question that you've asked me.
Well,
yes. If you're going to need something more specific, then I don't think I can provide that for you.
Everyone, welcome on in. Give a big round of applause. This is Octopimp. Thank you so much for coming by.
Hello.
The main thing that I actually brought you here for is because we've known each other for a little bit now. We've hung out. You've been to my IRL house.
Yes, that is true.
He's actually been to the mansion, Chad. He's come visited me in the mansion before for like an offline hangout with him and Ruben Sargasm, and it was really fun. He's actually one of the... No, I will actually say you're the second ever person that has been to my house.
Wow. Really?
I don't have any IRL friends. The Ruben and Octo.
I'm your IRL friend.
Where you are my IRL friend. You've been to my house. You've slept in one of my beds. Ruben and Octo are one of the only people ever that have ever like visited my home. You were the first people I've ever hosted in my house before, actually.
That I feel so honored.
Yeah. And I appreciate that. So there's a little bit of going on.
Thank you for
here.
having me. Genuinely, thank you.
But I've never actually had Octo on a one-on-one stream with me. Technically, if we count Convergence, where I get to actually talk to him, because I don't think I know as much about Octo as I would think. So today we're going to rectify that, and I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and learn about you.
Okay, for sure. Whatever you want to know.
That's what I'm really excited about. So with that being said, we'll get it through the first question, and don't worry too much about the questions, honestly. These are just to facilitate conversation. But
For sure,
we're going to go on mainly tangents anyway, so I can already tell that we're going to go on a tangent because we couldn't fucking get through your intro without going on a tangent.
That is true. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, I'm like I said earlier. It's your park. I'm just here to play. You know.
Okay. Yeah. So to kind of go through this in a chronological order, I actually wanted to start with voices and voice acting, and then we're gonna move over to your shift in VTubing. That way, it's a little chronological.
Yeah.
So when you first started on the internet, like as an internet personality, right, quote unquote, I'm doing the air quotes because it sounds stupid. I don't know. It just sounds really silly when I say internet personality.
No, I understand. Yeah.
Were you starting off kind of as like voice acting?
So I always wanted to do it, but like I never knew where to start. And like, as I'm sure you're aware, there's like not a very clear path how to do it.
Yeah.
And this is even more true back in whatever 2009 or however long ago it was. And so I literally went to Guitar Center with my friend and I bought an XLR mic, a Sterling Audio Sterling Audio ST99, something like that. I don't remember the exact model, but it was something pretty budget. But it was my first XLR mic, and I had to buy a little tiny preamp for it. And I just didn't know what to do. I just started recording things on, I think it was, what was I using at the time? I think I was using Audacity. And I was just recording things on Audacity. I didn't know how to use my preamp. I didn't know how to use anything. And then I was just looking on YouTube for things to audition for, because I didn't know where to find auditions.
That's right. I mean, Twitter
I didn't
probably
know.
wasn't that popular back then for anything like that, or it wasn't even
Oh my
out.
god, nobody was on Twitter. I think you needed an invite to get on Twitter at that point.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you needed. I don't remember when
And there
Twitter
was no
started.
like
It might have
casting
been
call
around.
clubs either, right? There wasn't really anything for people to get started with.
There was Voice Acting Alliance, but I was never on that. Like, I never joined that. I didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it at the time. So I said, like, well, I guess, I'll just look around and look on YouTube, because I was active on YouTube. I used YouTube all the time, and YouTube was big even back then. Like, people were using YouTube all the time for things.
YouTube back then too.
You could. You sure could.
There was a fucking inbox on YouTube.
Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. I have a very funny story about that later.
Okay.
Chat, remind me. YouTube messaging system. Okay, I'll tell that story later. So I was looking around, and at the time I was really into BlazBlue, and there was a fan dub going around for BlazBlue, and it was like auditions for fan dub for BlazBlue, and I was like, you know what, I'll audition for this, and so I did, and I got cast. That was like the first thing I ever got cast. It was like the first thing I ever auditioned for, but like, of course, it was fan dub in 2009 for a fighting game, so like it never got off the initial casting announcements. I don't know if that is probably scrubbed from the internet long ago. I think the audition is still privated on my channel, but like, I mean, it's bad. It's so bad. But like, it's like going back and looking at your early, if anybody's an artist, it's like going back and looking back at your early DeviantArt drawings and being like, oh my God, what was I thinking?
Videos from when I was 10 years old, I still have that I show occasionally.
I know. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, so, there's all that stuff. But, so yeah, that's how I started. But then I was also, at the time, I was into Homestuck, and there was the message boards, the forums were still active. Rest in peace. Those forums are long gone, long nuked from orbit. I think they might be archived somewhere. But there was a voice acting thread, and it was like, hey, Homestuck / Problem Sleuth voice act. Problem Sleuth was the comic that precedes Homestuck. We won't get into that though. But anyway, so. It was like, hey, do you have a character that you want to voice? Like, just, there was no structure to it. People were just like posting things there. They were just posting their own voice acting stuff. It was like, here's dialogue from the comic, I am voice acting it. And
You're just
the funny
like voice
thing,
acting one character, and then you just upload it somewhere and be like, I hope somebody uses this.
essentially, you know what? You joke, but that was pretty much it. Like, that was the rhyme or reason to that, which is that there was none. So a big thing was a lot of times characters in that comic would be having a dialogue with another character, right? It would be like a 2-part conversation. So people would just post their part of the conversation with their one character. And then if they were like, well, if somebody wants to splice mine in with their take on the other character, they can. And kind of that's what happened, is one person would post like a take of this character, and then another person would post a take of this character, and then somebody would combine them. And you would get these like little dialogues, right? And I didn't know how to edit at the time. I still kind of don't. But you know,
you edited
that's
your
what it
own
was.
demo reel, didn't you?
The current one, yes, but it's so old. I actually think I'm just gonna hire somebody to do my new one. But anyway, yeah. So that's how I started, and that's how I met actually many people in that era are actually quite prolific from specifically the forums in voice acting now. To name a few names, my very good friend Allegra Clark, who is in many games everywhere, who you probably heard. She is Marissa in Street Fighter. She's a billion.
Stop.
What? Yeah.
They play one of my favorite characters. Don't bring them up.
Yeah.
I'll get scared.
Allie. Oh my God, Allie. We love Allie.
They play
that's how I saw
Acheron
it.
and Honkai Star Rail, which is one of my top 10 characters.
Yeah, she's awesome. I have coffee with her occasionally. I mean, we've known each other for like 15 plus years. Like that's Allie's the homie for real. But yeah, it's she's so sweet, and she's in Fire Emblem, and she's in fucking Genshin Impact, and she's a million things, obviously. But another person who's popular or who has been in a lot of stuff is Chris Guerrero, which I knew him as General Ivan, but he is Akuma in Street Fighter. He is Ainz from Overlord.
Wait, does that mean
He's
people
the main
know
character in
you as
Overlord.
Alex instead of Octopimp?
Don't you do that. Yes, most people do. But it's funny because most people well, I mean, it's not like when I collab with Hino Bobina, she doesn't say my entire full government name.
Him. He's a voice actor. He has his name on the internet.
I mean, it's like Sayu, right? Like it's not hard to find his
You
full
mean Kagi
legal
Films?
name. Oh my, yeah, Kagi Films. Sorry, you're right. Kagi Films. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, but it's like you know, it's not hard to find if you're an actor and you're also a content creator. It's genuinely not hard to find it. I know. But Hina hits me with first, middle, and last, which is the messed up part.
You shouldn't have told him that.
That fucks me up. I know, I really shouldn't have. But yeah, so they still mostly probably know me as Octo because that's how they met me. But like, Allie doesn't call me Octo. She calls me my name. And then like, but I'll joke and I'll call her screen name from back then, which she does not like, but I do it anyway. But yeah, so, you know, and then also from a slightly later that era on Tumblr. So things kind of migrated to Tumblr, right? Mm-hmm. Just because there was a big active community for the fandom on Tumblr.
Peace, by the way.
Well, it's still, I mean, you say that like it's not still a website you can go to.
It's like dead, I'm pretty sure.
It is. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just I'm saying like you can, it's still there. Like it's still an accessible website. But anyway. So, what was I saying?
Chat's really mad at me now for saying that. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm continually surprised that there are like so many people active on Tumblr. I mean, good for them, right? Like,
they're still voting on Tumblr
them.
Sexy Men. That's true. They still do that.
There was, yeah. Who won this last year? Was it Tenna? I think it was Mr. Tenna from Deltarune.
Mr. Gavis Bettle.
Was it?
I thought it was a VTuber. I thought it was Mr. VTuber himself.
Oh, could be. People say that I'm kind of Tumblr sexy man coded, which, like, I mean, who am I to argue, right?
I think you're just,
you know
like, in general, sexy man. I don't know if you're Tumblr specific.
Stop. Me? Stop. And so, anyway, right. So, Justin Briner, who voices Deku in My Hero Academia.
Probably one of the
Macadamia.
most famous anime voices.
Yeah, he was.
Everyone does the Deku voice. They all love it.
It's true. He was doing Homestuck voice acting. That's how he started getting a little bit of traction on there. That was not his name at the time. I think it was Tuxedo Targus. I think that was his username. He went by a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, but there were a lot of creators back then who were doing that. And like I said, there was no clear way, right? There was no clear path to get to where you wanted to go. So, it was kind of one of those things where just you sort of tried what worked, and whatever stuck, you just kept doing it, which is what I did with Homestead voice acting, right? Like I was a fan of the comic. I was reading the comic at the time, and
whatever stuck home is what got you in.
Exactly. Oh my God, you got one. So
everyone gets one.
Everybody just gets the one. So yeah, that was it, right? I mean, I kept posting video. Well, I was posting just straight audio posts because people would post comics, like drawn comics.
So wait, you weren't even making you were just posting your an MP4 recording on forums.
Well, MP3.
MP3. Sorry.
It was just an MP3. I was just posting audio because I didn't know how to video edit. And so, but then people were doing comics, actual drawn comics. And then what I would do is I would reblog the comic, but with an MP3 attached, because you used to be able to do that on Tumblr. I think you still can. Just with my own MP3 attached over it, so you could follow along and read with it. But then I was like, okay, this is not the wave, because I can't really post this. I've got to learn how to video edit. So I just taught myself how to video edit, and then I just started posting videos of Tumblr comics. And
it seems like everyone kind of gets in from just doing comic dubs when they start.
Yeah,
a lot of people started with just doing comic dubs. I started with comic dubs too.
Yeah. It's easy, right? You just do it.
To this day, I'm still people who are new are still starting with comic dubs to this day in 2026.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's crazy how you can meet so many artists through that. I remember messaging Omocat and being like, hey, she used to draw these funny little Zelda comics where had these really big saucer plate eyes. And I messaged them on Tumblr and I said, hey, these are super cute. Can I dub these? And she said, sure. And she was like, this is so cool. I don't even know if she remembers this. I doubt it. But, you meet a lot of really cool artists this way, right? You meet a lot of really cool creative people just by collaborating this way. And, nobody was making any money back then. We were just doing this for the love of the game.
They still aren't.
Yeah. Tell me about it. But yeah, it's just kind of for the love of the game, right?
Were you
it's
always Octopimp then? Were you always named Octopimp even back then?
Yeah, I was Octo's Magic Castle on Tumblr because Octopimp was taken, and I just was a quirky millennial, so I was like, I'll pick something weird. But yeah, I was always a name I had used, but I didn't really have it as my brand for a long time.
Did you have Octopimp before? Was that wasn't your first name that you had on the internet? Was Octopimp?
No, it was something else. My first name, and it was my YouTube name, but I changed because remember, I don't know if you remember. You've been active on YouTube for a long time, so you probably remember this. But do you remember when you could have a vanity URL? Yeah, so I think my initial YouTube channel actually is a vanity URL. It's my hard-coded address for my YouTube channel is my old username, but Octopimp is just my vanity one, right? So I have the Octopimp vanity URL, but it's my original name for my YouTube account that I made in 2006. So yeah, it was my old one, but I never was really using that name for anything really.
It's crazy that Octopimp was so old with you. I feel like so many people,
high school,
because I went through so many different names, right? Until PorcelainMaid came about. And most other people also I don't know, their Xbox gamer names a Mega Killer 743.
Yeah.
I don't know, they fucking Gargoyle Fucker 613 or something. They would have those as their names.
The default profile image with the bubble guy blowing the bubble gum.
Xbox usernames and
yeah. Well, I remember I was talking to somebody and they were giving YouTube channel advice. It was a creator, and they're giving you to an aspiring creator who was a Pokemon creator, and they were like, yeah, my username is like BlazikenMan56723, and they're like, you gotta like cut that down, cut out the numbers, right?
What if you became and like you re-debuted today and you'd have like an Xbox gamer tag instead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. I think what was my? I mean, what was my? My old Xbox user tag was my. Oh, it was my old YouTube name, but like I don't use it anymore, right? Like I don't ever use that
obviously,
anymore.
but
yeah. But, yeah, I mean,
sorry. Do you want to know? Do you want to know mine?
Yeah. Yeah, of
Like
course.
Sure.
Of course I do.
Also, Jax, thank you for the raid, and same with you, Bree. Welcome on in. Good timing on
Welcome,
the gargoyle
everybody.
fuckers, huh?
Welcome, Raiders. Hello.
I'm hanging out with Octopimp on Porcelain Parlor today. This is Octo.
Oh my god, wait, does Jax raid you? Oh my god, Jax. Hi, Jax.
Jax
Hello.
raided me when I said
Hi.
gargoyle fucker 613.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's rules.
My
Well, I'm not gonna argue with you, Miss Bouncy Castle, whatever you say.
I should have been a woman today, huh?
Yeah, true.
I was at first, I think I was Panda Killer, but I was a panda that was a killer, not killing pandas.
Oh, okay, so it's like
killer panda.
It's like Hit Monkey.
Yeah,
Right.
Then I was Mega Killer. And these are Xbox
so these were
Xbox generated names. I did not come up with them myself.
Wait, these were like actual names. You weren't just making like up fake examples. You were being close to what you actually were.
These were my actual gamer tags. And then the first name that I chose myself was Major Caboose 12.
Okay. Oh, that was a red versus blue thing.
You don't know that? Maybe it could have been Fat Ass 12. Why does everyone assume it was red versus blue?
I mean, Joel.
Why does everyone assume? Why does everyone assume it was a Halo reference?
Joel, we all know. Joel, we all are familiar with your old content.
It could have been a train thing. I like trains.
Who doesn't? We're all autistic. I love trains.
It could have been something else. I don't know. Everyone's assumed it was Halo.
I knew it. It's okay. I remember literally buying the first volume DVD of Red versus Blue.
And then it was like Caboose 1134 was my YouTube name.
Okay. Is that still your YouTube? Do you have the
I think it actually
vanity URL?
I think it's still the vanity URL. If you like, if
you type it in and it should redirect you. It'll redirect you, but it'll work, which is how mine works. I think
it does. If you type youtube.com/Caboose1134, it's still.
That's so awesome. It's still So that's something that a lot of people with vanity URLs don't know is the old URL still works. It just redirects you.
Fuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chad, if you type youtube.com/Caboose1134, it shows PorcelainMaid.
Yep, there you go. That'll do it.
I can't do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. This is like the worst. This is the worst revelation. I feel like shit.
I'm so sorry.
Caboose1134 here, ready to hang out. I'm so happy to be here, guys.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Caboose.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call you for the rest of this porcelain parlor. So yeah. It's like what was I saying? How did we get here? Oh, screen names. Okay, so like I mean, going back to like AIM and whatever, right? You know, like Instant Messenger and things like that. I was using a bunch of different names. I got a bunch of different names.
Let's stop some of your names, then we can go to your Steam names.
Okay, so I was X Death Scythe X, but Scythe was spelled incorrectly. I missed the C. Okay. Because I was a big. So I am Gundam Wing's #1 biggest hater, but I
pin that.
Was a big fan back in the day.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we will. But the thing is, the reason was just my first Gundam I saw, right? So I was immediately obsessed with Duo because he was the funny guy, and right, like I don't know if you know this, but like I kind of like to be the funny guy. But so that was my first one. Then I switched over to Blue Haired Thief, which was a Final Fantasy reference because the Thief class in Final Fantasy has blue hair for some reason. And then where was I after that? And then I was Master Yorgi, which is my current YouTube. That's my like
Master
real. I think if you
Yorgi.
Okay, there's a story behind that.
Okay, Yorgi, hit me with it.
Okay, does this still work? It does. Wow, it directs to Octopimp. So that name was a name that I picked with my friends. Oh, this is such a stupid story. We all like. It was an old. Long story short, it was a D&D character that I had when I was in like middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were doing like we were all naming ourselves after all of our screen names were our D&D characters. So I was Yorgi, and then our friend was Ramadli, and then our other friend was like Lozaketh. It was just our D&D character names, and so that's just what we were. Our screen names were. And then, I mean, we were, how old were we? I don't know, 12, 13, something like that. And then I just kept using that. And then in high school, I came up with Octopimp because I just thought it was funny. And it was, I remember I saw it in it was the name I used in
Battlefield. At all,
Battlefield.
by the way.
No, not at all.
Just nothing to do with Octo at all. Like, he's just, his name is just Octopimp.
It's just the name. I mean, Iron Mouse isn't a mouse, nor is she made of iron, right?
Yeah, that one doesn't stick with me, huh? That one actually, you know what? Iron Mouse pisses me off, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. What the fuck is going on with your name?
The situation, the Iron Mouse situation is crazy right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, why the fuck is she named? You know what? Hold on. Go back. I'm going to point at me. I'll be there. Okay. I'll be there. You can point at me.
All right.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
The situation with Joel and Iron Mouse is crazy.
This is fucking stupid. Title. Why is she named Iron Mouse if she's fucking the devil? Like, what?
Yeah. Exactly. The Joel situation is crazy. But yeah, so it's it's so that's what I picked. And then I went with Octopimp, and then I sort of bounced between Master Yorgi and Octopimp, and then I just settled on Octopimp because it's easier to say and it's kind of a silly name and it just sort of sticks with you more, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, ever since then I've just been sitting on that one. And clearly you can see it's in the background. Here we are.
It's a very good looking logo, by the way.
Thank you. That was done by Melon Turtle, who is the best ever to do it.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead.
No, that was it. I love Melon Turtle. Jack is amazing.
I'm going to interrupt a lot because we have different things that I want to talk to you about. So that was your start. Please. Where you started basically doing comic dubs and uploading things, and you told us how you did it. And then eventually, as time goes on and, meeting different people, you guys all grew up together, and you kind of, I assume you would share like casting calls with each other, and you would get stuff from there. And that's kind of how it grew, especially from back in the day to now.
Sort of. So,
I mean, correct me if you need.
I mean, so I didn't actually get a professional gig. My first professional gig, like professional, like going into a studio and recording, was in 2017. And that was my first like gig that I got, because like I did stuff for like indie games that never got released and stuff. Like I recorded a bunch of stuff for indie games that just never ended up happening. But like that was my first pro gig that I ever had. And so, but in order to like get on casting lists and things, like audition lists for like professional companies, you kind of had to just know somebody, which is still honestly kind of how it works now. And when I was in Los Angeles, when I moved to Los Angeles and I was, doing 50% off, at this point I'd been doing 50% off. And a lot of other actors who I knew were coming up to me and being like, "Oh, I've seen your stuff. Like, it's funny." And I remember Erica Lindbeck told me one time, she was like, "I watched 50% off." He's like, "You're really funny." And she's like, "You have done your time, like you're not just like some guy." I still remember this conversation. I remember exactly where we were. She was like, "You've done your time. You're not just like some guy who's like, I want to be a voice actor. Like, you've done the work. You put the time in on your own and like, worked really hard, clearly." And I was like, "Oh, I know." And that's why I'll always stand Lindbeck like forever and ever, because she's my homie. But that was sort of the thing. It was just like, "Oh no, you've done the time. Like you put in the effort and put in the work." And so then eventually it was like a lot of stopping and starting, where it's sort of, you get an audition, you get a bunch of auditions, and then you don't get anything for months. And then eventually I started working with this one studio after I took some classes with them here in LA, and they cast me in. That's when I got Persona 5 Strikers. And then they were like, they brought me in and they said, "Oh, you're really good. We like working with you." And I said, "Oh, thank you so much." And so they would like bring me in for various random things. And then I booked Guilty Gear through them. And then they were like, do you have an agent?" And I was like, "No." And they were like, "Okay, well, here, we're going to send you off to all the agencies and we'll like basically walk you in." Walking you in essentially means like they bring you into the office rather than like cold calling an office. And Vox, which is my current agency, ended up picking me up, and I've been with them for like 4 years now. So 4, yeah, something like that. So yeah, that's it. And then once you have an agency, it's like audition after audition after audition. It's just like constant. It's like a barrage. It's just like nonstop.
Yeah. It's,
so like,
it's
yeah.
from this perspective of how it is now. It's for me, honestly, what I do is I assume a lot of people that are also like me, where they're just starting, you can just go on Twitter and just search up casting call. There's actually a fuck ton, surprisingly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by a fuck ton, I mean there's like 5 every month, 5 big ones that everyone will want to get in, and then there's going to be like 17 billion Roblox ones that you could do if you
not the Roblox, not the.
I don't see anything.
Not the Roblox.
Okay, here's how casting calls work if you're just looking on Twitter. Casting Call Club.
Okay.
Roblox, indie horror game. Roblox, indie horror game. Regular indie game. Visual novel. And all of those visual novels only want women voice actors. You'll have one role as a guy, and they'll have a very obscure accent, so there'll be like 10 submissions. And if there is a role with a guy that doesn't have an accent, there'll be 700 submissions in that one, and then 5 for the woman. And that's it.
That's yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's sort of like that's how it's different now. I mean, it's finding actual. What am I trying to say here? Finding actual like. Hold on, I gotta
This
stop
is just
being
on
so
like the indie side of things and like casting call.
Yeah, for
stuff.
sure. I mean, I still like look around in indie stuff occasionally, right? Like I still poke around. In fact, like I played a game on stream, and then the dev emailed me and was like, "Hey, do you want to be in this?" And I was like, "Sure." So, I mean, it's like it'll happen occasionally, but
thank God for being a streamer. I would have no roles otherwise. I swear to God, half of the if any roles that I get are like because I am a streamer. I think.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think you know what you want to do, and you have passion for it. So I think that shows through for sure.
I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. I'll take them.
I mean, you can't say no. You can't complain too much.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but like, that's essentially how it works. And like I said, now it's slightly different. You know, like I just get auditions from my agent. So you know, it's just like nonstop. Well, that's actually not true. Like it's feast or famine, right? You know, one day you'll get 7 auditions, and then the next day the next 2 weeks you'll get nothing. So it's a lot of that.
So next, because we don't want to spend too much time on the voice acting part of it,
sure,
I'll ask you different things about voice acting later. But we spent too much time on how you got into it. Yeah, what's
YouTube
up?
messaging. Wait, YouTube messaging.
Oh, go ahead.
So I remember I found a League of Legends comic on Tumblr, and I dubbed it. And then I was like, and at the time, Lily Pichu was starting to post a lot of really popular videos on YouTube. And I messaged her on the YouTube messaging system, and she responded. And I was like, "Hey, would you ever want to be in one of my videos?" And she's like, "Sure, just let me know." And I got too scared. I got scared and I couldn't follow up. I was too nervous to respond to her, so I never did. So I let that opportunity slip. I did, yeah. I did.
Octo!
So, I know. And now she's an Overwatch character. So
she is an Overwatch. It's true. She is.
Yeah. So I'm sure she does not remember this. But anyway.
If I see her at a convention next time, I'll mention it to them.
No, please, Joel. No.
That'd be funny.
Joel, do not do this. Do not do this.
I'll use the 1% of extroversion that I have to go up to them and be like, "Hey, my name is PorcelainMaid. Do you ever get a message from a guy named Octopimp?"
Named Octopimp? Yeah. But anyway, so sorry, moving on. I don't want to
No, it's fine.
Relate too much.
The main thing was that I wanted to hear from you about your start in voice acting, where you got from.
Right.
And I assumed that you did it just because you just really enjoyed it. It was just kind of fun. And
Yeah.
what kind of led you into your shift to VTubing here? Because you've told me on multiple occasions you don't want to be known just as like a voice actor, right? Like you want to be known for the content you make, not just like, oh, he's that voice actor who's streaming this game. You want to be like, oh, that's Octopimp instead. So what led you into this?
So, so honestly, it's Hina. It's Hina Bobina. I can completely 100% blame
you were
Hina.
watching VTubers before you became a walk me through the process. I assume that you knew about VTubers beforehand, before meeting any of them.
Yeah, I mean, I knew about Kizuna Ai, right? Like I remember watching videos with Kizuna Ai, the blueprint, right?
Yeah.
And I saw videos and I was like, oh, that's a cute idea, right? Like using a virtual avatar instead of a face cam. I was like, that's a really cool idea. And so I'm trying to tiptoe around this, but I was in a D&D group that was a conglomerate of a lot of different groups, and there was a group that was just VTubers. And that was, I think, the first time I'd ever really talked to VTubers directly. Like I'd never really interacted with them at all, because most of my friends were, and still are, well, actually, I don't know about that anymore. They might actually mostly be VTubers now.
A lot of voice actors become VTubers nowadays.
It's true. It's almost like there's some kind of weird overlap.
It's very fair.
Yeah. Who's to say? But yeah. So I had met many of them through that group, and then so like I knew Mouse. Like Mouse, I had met a couple times. And then I'm trying to think. Then so it was like a lot of that. And then in 2023, end of 2023, I started getting more into the culture. Like I didn't know anything about the culture. I knew what the concept was, but I had never really explored the culture or any of the terminology or anything like that, right? So I had started to talk to Hina, because Hina and Mari were friends and roommates. Okay. And I can't remember how I landed on Hina's channel, but I remember watching her and being like, oh, she's really funny. And then we were talking and she was like, oh yeah, there's like a lot of culture behind this. And so she basically gave me a crash course about it. She explained to me, like what an Oshi was and what Bobby Niku was. Looks at the screen. And then, what all the...
I was so confused on what the term was, then I remembered what it was.
Yeah.
Also, you can't look at the screen. Yes. I'm in the male model right now.
Okay, fair. You got me there.
Chad, for anyone who doesn't know, it's a term that is like guy who uses female model. It's very Japanese coded, though, so I personally never used it.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, so I found out a lot about... a lot of the different culture, and my friend and Hina was like, you know what? I think you would make a really good VTuber. And I said, I agree with you, frankly. I mean, not to like toot my own horn, but I was like, I think I would.
Hina, by the way, did you just explain it and I just missed it?
Yeah, I ended up in her channel when she was playing Paper Mario, but I don't remember how. Genuinely, I don't.
You're just looking for people that were playing Paper Mario?
No, somebody raided into her, and I remember she was like, oh, that's Octo. He still has follower-only chat on. And I was like, oh my God, what? And at the time, I had follower-only chat on for like 2 years, and I didn't know.
What do you mean you didn't know?
Okay, that's a whole story. That's a whole other story that we have to go over. I know. What? I know. Don't yell at me.
Nobody told you?
No, nobody told me.
You fucking buffoon.
And so, anyway... so I had it on for like 2 years. I think it was from when I was streaming like Guilty Gear tournaments, and I would have a lot of people coming in and like spamming or whatever. So I had to turn on follower only chat, but then I just forgot to turn it off. And so, basically like, yeah, I know. So basically, I had she was like, yeah, you know, you have follower only chat on, and I was like, I do. And then we became friends, and we were chatting, and she's like, yeah, you should. Well, at the time she was like, you should try out for Hollow Stars, and I was like, well, maybe I should. And then but then yeah, I know.
My boys.
But then I know. But then I said, well, you know what? Let me think, because if I'm gonna do a model, I want it to be a model that I'm passionate about. I don't want to just do a model to do a model, right? Like, I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm a VTuber now with the exact same background and the exact same layout and everything, and content doesn't change at all. I want to like actually commit to something and commit to an idea, and I want it to have to be an idea that I'm happy with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it took me a long time. I didn't know what I wanted to do. There were a bunch of ideas I bounced around in my head. I actually still have this drawing because I remember I was talking with Mari.
Were any of them a cephalopod? Were any of them an octopus?
Some of them had. So at one point, yes. But Alex Sahad, the character designer for Skullgirls, has this octopus character, and I really like the design for that. And I was like, that would be kind of cool. Like, as a man, no. But then I was like, oh, I don't know. And then for a minute, I was talking with Mari, and she was like, okay, we're going to draw ideas for your VTuber now. So I still have this MS Paint drawing that she made me where I'm like kind of like an octopus pirate, which is really cute. And I cherish that drawing because it's a special one for me. But yeah, so then I found David, who's my art director, and he has this like old school anime style that you can see right here. And wait, actually it should be this one that you can see right here. And I asked, hey, would you want to design a VTuber for me? And he said, sure, why not? And so originally it was going to be a live 2D model. It was going to be the standard one that, you know, like yours or like many others.
Yeah.
And then I said, yeah.
Yippee!
But then I said, yeah, yippee, ha, yay. But then I said, well, okay, that's cool, but I feel like you would lose some of the spirit of that era because that era is so distinct in the way that it moves.
Somebody came in earlier and they said, is this a video game that he's talking to or a video?
I think that's like the biggest compliment I can get is when, you know, people can't quite tell, I suppose. But yeah, it's so I was like, well, how am I going to do this? Right? How am I going to... I guess I answered your question. Your question.
Yes.
How did I get into VTubing? It's Hino Bobina. That's the short answer. I gave you the really long answer.
You found VTubers through a D&D group, but you had already known about them beforehand. And then you met one via a coincidence of just being in the chat of one playing a game that you liked.
Yes.
And then you kind of decided to go from there. And I respect that. I think that's really cool. I love that that's how a lot of people meet. Because I don't actually remember how we meet fully. If I'm being real with you, because like
you and I,
yeah, because I feel like it was Minecraft, but at the same time, was it in person? Did I meet you in person mainly?
I had met you. I had heard about you before. I'd seen your videos around.
Oh my god!
And then oh my god, but then I met you at WeebCon because we were hanging out late at night. Was it the
We were at WeebCon and we were no. We were at you're thinking of the second WeebCon. The first WeebCon I met you at, we didn't start because I remember walking down around in like the back alleys of WeebCon.
Through the utility tunnels.
But I feel like that was before that was the second time I met you. The first time I met you, I think, was the other WeebCon where you.
I've only been to one WeebCon.
What?
Yes, I've only been to one WeebCon.
Really?
Yes, really.
Did we just hit it off that quickly? Because we walked around for a while and we had soft tacos together.
Yes, I ordered the tacos.
Was that the first time I met you?
Yes, that was the first time I met you.
I feel like I had to have known I met you beforehand because I knew about you. I watched your video.
No, that was the first time. That was the first time I met you.
You're telling me the first time we fucking met, we hit it off and then we ordered fucking tacos together.
Yes. Yes, man. That is exactly what I'm saying.
We literally did the meme. We did the fucking.
Yes.
You're my
yes.
friend now. We're getting soft tacos.
We're getting
later.
soft tacos together. Oh my god, and they were good soft tacos. I got the Korean barbecue soft taco, and they was really good. But yeah, because
I thought it was like Ross's Bounces and P.
No, you know what? You were in that with me, but I don't think we interacted very much.
That's so funny.
Like you were, because remember I was way off to the east, up on a mountain, and like nobody would come to my house unless somebody specifically was going there.
Yes. Okay. That's really funny. Holy shit.
Yeah. Because I remember like the only people I really talked to on that server were like Boone and Daisy and like, oh god, maybe Choco. I don't remember, but they were like, it was very small,
Boone,
very small amount of people. Yeah, Boone. Shoutouts to Boone. We love Boone. Yay.
I didn't know him until like last year too, which is crazy. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Important. The champions meet in Uma Musume has begun.
Oh my god.
So
stop,
I don't
stop.
I don't want to alarm you. Everybody be calm. Virgo champions meet just went live.
So if you guys don't know, I'm gonna get like a drop in viewership now. They're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
like leave.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
So
It's literally all my fault.
Look, hey, chat. Whoa, Uma, whoa, horse.
Are you putting
horse.
on the ears?
I'm putting on
Put
the
the ears on. Put on the ears.
Wait, hold on. They only like women. Hold on.
That's so valid, though.
Wait. It's taking longer than I thought. Oh, whoa, horse. Uma Musume
Yippee,
fans, come
yay.
here. Come here. Ding, 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 ding. Look,
Yay,
here. The sounds of a
yay.
slot machine. Come
Yay,
on, come back, come
okay,
back.
all right. Well, I don't know why you got to say it like that.
Sounds of a slot machine. Come here. Anyways, that's so funny because I actually didn't even realize it was the first time we met fully. But that's fucking. Well, now that you mentioned it, that's really funny, and I'm going to tell that as a story to people whenever I ask them things. But that's an interesting way to like get into VTubing. You just kind of fumbled yourself into it, I guess.
Yeah, it's essentially like genuinely, like that is basically how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I just I think that's just such an interesting concept of meeting people. I mean, that's how a lot of people meet in this industry, is just by accident, kind of. But that's so funny.
Yeah, it's true.
Because that means officially we've hung out more IRL than we have online for a
like
little
in
bit of time.
collabs.
Yeah.
Well, we did on the Cobblemon server. We hung out.
That's true.
Quite
that's
a bit
true.
on Siren's Cobblemon server.
I was very annoyed by it, but yes, we did.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Actually, what's funny is on that server, I was using a skin of this model, but like nobody kind of knew what I was yet, which is funny. So if you go back and you watch any of those VODs, you'll see like it's a pretty decent Minecraft skin
I didn't even
of
realize
this
that,
model.
actually. I should have fucking thought about that.
Yeah, nobody noticed, but that's because like why would they, right? I commissioned somebody on VGen to shout out to VGen, by the way. VGen's awesome. I've had really good luck with VGen, and all the artists on there have been amazing. But yeah, they gave me they made me a Minecraft skin of my model. So yeah.
I just think that's really cool, and I'm happy that you're a VTuber now, because I feel like you have better branding now. Because before,
I agree.
Octopimp is like, you're known by the projects, but now you can be known by your character, right? So now you have a brand to be known by instead of just the random projects that you've done throughout the years.
It's true. And now they can see all of the frames that I paid for.
No longer will he be Octopimp, the guy who voiced in Homestuck. Or the guy who did Free.
Well, you say that, but honestly, I still get comments like, "Oh my god, it's Mr. Homestuck."
Now Octo will be, you're that VTuber guy with the cool animation.
Well, listen, I'll take that any day of the week.
Better than Pregnant Clippy. We'll talk about your food usage in a second.
Did you wouldn't use my PNG? You wouldn't use the PNG I sent you.
Do you wanna show off your model, actually, now that we've gone through the VTubing aspect of it? Because you have.
Well, hold on. I'm doing my first Virgo race.
Oh my god.
I'm doing my first Champions League Virgo race.
It's important,
Joel. It's important.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you?
If I wait, hold on, wait. It's important. If I win that, hold on. if I win this, it's a good fortune for the rest of the CM. Okay. Wait, it's good. Wait, hold on. I'm in first, second, and fourth. I'm in first, second, and fourth. Hold on, chat. Come on. First, second, and fourth. If Ogody Cap can move up to third, we're there. Let me cook. Thank you. Let me cook. Come on. Wait. Hold on. Second, third, and fourth. Wait. Who's in first? Okay. Okay, anyway, sorry. Well, we can continue to talk. I'm sorry.
You done?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm done.
You done with your horses?
Well, the race isn't over, but we can talk.
Christ.
What do you want?
So
I love my horses.
Oh yeah, well that's why the horse ears are on, just so I can fucking get you to pay attention. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Do you want to show off your model and tell us about your model, since you spent so much time getting it done? I'd love for you to showcase it, because this is a very exclusive VTuber model. I know a lot of you probably have had questions lined up since the start of this
Thank you very much.
stream.
I really appreciate that.
Octo wanted to be something very different, and he had this idea coming in that he explained earlier about wanting to be, you know, fitting for the time. So do you have anything you want to show off? If you were to show somebody your model, what's the first thing you would want them to see with it?
Yes, absolutely. I fucking won! I won! Let's go! I fucking won! Yes! Okay, we're off to a good start. Chat. Okay, sorry. Anyway, okay, so
I can just leave. I can just leave. It's fine.
One of the no, it's okay. It's fine. No, come back. I miss you. No, come back. I miss you. Okay, so one thing that you might notice about this model. Do you want me to come into the room with you?
Yeah, if you'd like to step out of the TV, you want to have one of those freaky moments.
Yeah. You want to get a little freaky with it? Well, hold on. Let me show off some stuff. Before we do that, let me show off some things with it, like here, like in the space that it's meant to be in, so that I can do that. Okay, so something that you might notice is this is it's essentially a really complicated PNG tuber, right?
Yes.
That's the way I like to describe it. A lot of people use that as kind of a reductive term, which I don't like, but I think PNG tubers are very interesting because it maintains that animated feel to it, right? So whereas live 2D models, and this isn't, now I want to emphasize, this is not like a slight against live 2D models, but live 2D models kind of have to sit in the box. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's tracking, it has to sit right in the box where you have to sit around. But for something like this, I don't really have to do that, right? Because it's fully animated.
We can make you go wherever you want to go.
Yeah,
too. Like you don't have to be
all over the place
in this area. If I move to the left, eventually it's gonna cut off, and then my soul leaves my body, and now I just look like a fucking idiot. You know?
Well, yeah.
Time stop.
So So I can go, like, if I want to leave the screen, right? I can do this. Like I can do that. Oh, hold on. Let me
BRB'd.
And then I can be like back here if I want to. Hi. So like I can move around, because the thing that not a lot of people realize is my whole background is actually in layers. So I can go around and move behind it. Yeah. So, and then if I want to come back to the front, I can just do that. It's just a quick few button presses.
Really interesting thing from an animator's perspective. I love the I always forget the name of it, but you have the frames where you're popping in to make it look like you just jumped over really quickly. The smear frames.
Oh, the smear frames. So something that not a lot of other people realize about that is, and I made a video about this that that got a little bit of momentum on Instagram, which I was very happy about, was because it got people excited. Is that I can actually replace animations with that on the fly. So they're not. So I have it. So like you can see, I have like a transitional animation there with my hand, or the example that I use is right. So this is the one I use in the video. Is I have this shocked pose for when I'm like surprised by something, and then I have this apologize pose, right? But there's an animation leading into the apologize pose. This is also my thank you pose. There's an animation leading into that pose, and so if it plays out of that very extreme frame, it looks a little weird. But if I replace it on the fly, I could just do that. Yes, and then it looks more like a cartoon. It looks more like a cartoon.
Something people can do with VTubing, actually, with when you're a rigger specifically. So you see that I have, I basically have the ability to do this. It's a similar thing. I put my hands up, right? When somebody follows me, I'm doing the thing wrong, Jesus Christ. So I have this to this, and you can see my arm is the same. And then if I want to do this, you literally have the same exact hand motion. It's just reusing the same asset and then having a way to transition into it. Really cool.
Exactly. Yeah. So the dynamic replacement is done. I have foot pedals set up. And then so like if I want to turn on that smear, like I can just do that. I can just do it really quick. I could press it with my foot, and then it'll basically just override any animation that it will play into.
You can say we're puppeteers.
It's true. It's true. Some poses have that smear frame baked into them. So, for instance, that handsome one does. This one does as well. I think what else does? These do. These all have the smear frame baked in, so I don't need to turn that on.
I like how fast you went between all of them.
Yeah, I mean you can like. There's this program takes no stress. Yeah, hoo-ha! Yeah, it's very Johnny Bravo. But like this program takes no stress on the processor at all. It's very. I mean it's like less than 1%.
I can't say the same.
It's nothing. Well, because it's all we're doing is we're just rendering PNG sequences, right? So it's not rendering anything in 3D. It's very lightweight.
Well, show some of the stuff on your model that would show to people that you would like. Let's say you're showing this to your parents or something. Like show something that you think would be really interesting.
So something that I love, that I really like, is I get to play with perspective, and I've done this a few times, like pointing at you, like I can do that. So like doing that with a live 2D model would be fucking psycho. Like you couldn't do this, but you'd have to re-rig an entire model to do that, right? Or like this when I get really close to the camera. There, like you couldn't have this kind of you could like move closer slightly, but you couldn't increase the perspective by this much. Also, something that you might realize is I have very, very simple lip tracking. So if I hold the shape, I don't know of any other PNGs that have this. If I go like or like that, it can read that. So
and you're not doing that manually. He's not controlling each individual lip shape.
No, God, no. That's the program doing that. So because we have the different lip shapes drawn, it's not perfect. Obviously, it's never going to be perfect, but it's close. It's closer than just like a bat kind of thing, right? So it's like, because a lot of other ones that I've seen, when they're talking, it's just a looping talk animation. Yeah. But for us, it's sort of, I think the one that we really nailed was this for my wave.
It's very
cute. It's exactly like how it's done in anime, right? There's 3 mouth shapes. There's a all the way open one, which is like like that, and then there's like an which is like kind of open, and then there's a closed, and that's like all you need. And because the mouth was never the focus of those shows, right? The lips tracking was never the focus. It was always the movement, like the movement and the animation and the expressions, right? Like that was the focus. And so I think at one point we got a little lost in the weeds, and we started to make too many mouth shapes, and actually that's a change I want to make soon. And so yeah, it's trying to be as genuine as possible. And that was a big thing when I was making this model, is I said, I don't want this to feel like a parody of this era. This has to be as authentic as possible. I don't want it to feel like it's a tongue-in-cheek version of this era, or like it's so generic that it feels like it could be anything. Like there's very specific influences for this character in this model in this style, and I wanted to stay very close to those. And in fact, I kind of had to slap my animators on the wrist a couple times and be like, no, you're deviating too far from the style, which is not their fault. Obviously, like, you know, nobody can nail it.
You're traveling too much. Keep it to the 90s.
I know, keep it in. Well, you know, because sometimes when you're not sure, you kind of lean on your own style a bit. And so I had to be like, I see what you're doing. I'm like in a negative way. This is not in a negative way. I'm like, I see where the problem is.
It's okay, Awkward.
Right?
Nobody's
I see where
gonna
the
get
issue
mad
is.
at you. We get it. You whipped the artist into shape.
No, I didn't. I was so nice. I
specifically told them, if you don't do this, you're not seeing your family tonight, and I'm eating your leftovers.
I gave them all raises. I actually paid them more than they asked.
That's right. You're only going to be eating raisins for the next 3 weeks of your life.
No.
That's what he
No,
said.
please.
He said you're going to eat a raisin, you're going to like it.
No.
And that's it. That's all you're going to get.
You're going to get a single raisin.
You're going to get a single raisin. And you're going to fucking like it.
He's right. He's right. He got me. Ice soup. I know. It's ice soup for the rest of the month.
You're going to get ice soup, and the only flavoring you're going to get is like a dash of Gamer Sups.
Yes. Yeah, it's in the ice soup. Ooh, Gamer Sups ice soup flavor. What would your Gamer Sups flavor be?
Pomegranate punch. It'd be like a pomegranate lemonade, and then it would be called like porcelain punch.
That sounds really good. You can ask me what mine is.
What's yours going to be?
Cucumber coolant. It's,
that actually sounds delicious.
It's cucumber mint. Yeah,
Oh,
I think it would be
never
really
mind. I
good.
thought you were going to do cucumber lemonade. I don't like mint.
What? You like mint? I love mint.
Should have been cucumber
mint.
lemonade.
I
Cucumber
love mint,
lemonade
both.
is juice.
Both the flavor and the VTuber.
Man.
Yeah, but it's like the what do you call it? Yeah, see, I'm so based, I know. Mint rise up. Shout outs to mint enjoyers. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, so I wanted to maintain a very particular style that was very accurate to the time. And you know, obviously my artists really understood. They understood the assignment, so to speak. I gave them, there are a lot of examples. I have a whole design doc being like, do this and this and this, avoid this kind of thing. In fact, if you go and watch my early streams, we redid his hair because his hairline was straight. And that's really not, that's like a newer thing. And if you'll look, here I can zoom in a bit. I have sort of like ridges in my hairline now.
Yeah.
That's very of the time. That is very those like little hairline ridges that you see. That's like a little tiny detail that they would have. And yeah, mwah.
Give him a little forehead kiss.
Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, so yeah, the that's sort of like an of the time kind of detail. That's what I'm trying to say. And so yeah, we changed some things. But that's the other nice thing is that adjustments can be made very easy to this model. Whereas, you know, like if you need to make art adjustments to a live 2D model, I'm assuming like a whole thing. Like after it's been rigged, I'm assuming it's like a huge pain in the ass to change everything. If we need to change the frames, we just open up the PNG sequences, modify them, and then drop them back into the engine, and then it works.
Which is such an interesting and easy way to like do everything. Because if you ever did outfits for this specifically,
oh god,
it would be a pain in the ass. But
humongous.
But it wouldn't be super technically complicated. I think it would be a little bit more like simple if you just drew over the base body shape that you had. Like if you're changing your, let's say your jacket, right, or your pants, it'd be a little bit easier and less tedious because you don't need to rig it everything again. You're just going to be reusing the same frames that you already had.
Yeah, I mean, yes,
it's
but
tedious.
If I was gonna do another outfit.
Oh, I mean, I guess you would change everything instead of just like.
It would be completely different.
That's
it'd be
fair.
completely different.
That's fair. I mean, you could do a simpler outfit change.
Yeah, it's true. Now that you mention it, like I could do like one of those like '90s outfits with like the tank top or whatever.
I'm doing the positive thinking here. I'm
no,
like
you're right.
Mentality.
You're actually so right about that. I hadn't thought about that. So yeah, my thought is if I did another outfit, it would be something very grandiose, something very different. But you know, it's up in the air right now. Yes, man, yes.
You should cosplay some of your inspirations. Speaking of which,
yeah,
what were your inspirations for this? So you obviously have anime inspirations for this. I feel like that's very clear. But you also have been on record stating that you might have been inspired by some games. So would you like to talk about your inspirations?
Yes. So the actual characters I sent my art director were I sent him Domon Kashu from G Gundam because I love the fingerless gloves. I thought that era everybody wore fingerless gloves, so like you gotta have them.
They still look fucking cool. I don't care what anyone says.
Fucking sick. I want to get somebody to make them for hand cam streams so I can wear them when I'm actually doing stuff.
I feel you. I'm getting hand cam porcelain gloves.
Nice. I think the same person might be making your gloves that are making my gloves. Yes. Yep.
Ivy's making my porcelain fingers into real life like clicky clacky, so they actually have like armor shells on them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
We're gonna have good hand cams. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's so exciting. So yeah. Then what else? So yeah, that's that is one of them.
Game and
Kintaro
anime.
Oe.
There you go.
Yeah, Kintaro Oe from Golden Boy. He has his hair. He's very 90s. A lot of his facial expressions. I think this is pulled directly from Golden Boy, like directly, like that face.
The Golden Boy is the anime where you saw chat. You'll see the woman spitting, and then the guy like eats it up. That's
Gooner Cinema. Because if there's Gooner Slop, that's Gooner Cinema. So how do you like my swimming? So yeah, there's that. Ryoji Kaji from Evangelion, because I wanted him to look a little older. I didn't want him to look too young, right?
Yeah, he actually, I would say your model looks older than you.
Really? You think so?
You have very boyish charm. If you guys have ever seen Octopimp, he's very boyish and handsome.
Oh, stop it.
But I would say your model does definitely look a little bit older than you.
Fair. And so yeah, so you'll notice if you look closer, I gotta get close to I have these little lines on the inside of my eyes next to my nose. That's something that a lot of anime does to make the character look older. Spike has them. Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, and it makes him look tired
because you have bags under your eyes. So that's actually the old school anime version of bags under your eyes, or like it kind of is. It's showing like almost either bags or wrinkles where the nose is, because you're like scrunching your nose a bunch.
Yeah, like sleepy eyes. And so I think Kaji has those. So yeah, it's like it's very of that time. And so that's from him. I wanted him to look not so young. And I remember the first but I wanted him to look kind of lame. And I remember the first draft that he sent me, he was too cool. And I was like, you made him look too hot.
I wanted to
You made him look too hot and too
lame.
handsome. Yeah, I'm like, I told him, I was like, make him suck more. Like make him suck. And so
I need to see these drafts about him looking too cool.
I can find it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I need to know what too cool for Octo was.
I mean, I think I've shown this off before, but I think just on like small stream. Okay, so here is this. Here we go.
Streamer is repeating everything you've said. So
this was, hold on. So this was the first ever draft of the character.
Mm-hmm. Are you sending it to me, or are you gonna pull it up?
Yeah, I put it on in Discord.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I know, but he was too cool.
Oh,
he was like too cool. I know.
Let me pull this handsome boy up. What's he doing, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know. Yeah, that was the first draft of him. Yeah.
Hello,
This was
nurse.
I know. That was the first draft. But like my voice doesn't match that. My voice does not match that character at all.
You could do that voice. You've done deeper voices before.
I mean, if I just kind of like, handsome him up, if I kind of talk like Zap Brannigan.
I love that you actually did like a more handsome voice by just imitating fucking Zach Brannigan.
Zap Brannigan, yeah. Well, if I were to assume who the correct model was, it would be this one. He kind of is more like Cobra.
When Octo gets an OVA.
Yeah, right.
Octo post time skip.
It's true. That's the time skip Octo. Who knows? Maybe it's a future model.
Oh my god.
But then this was the first redesign. So after that, we had this. And here you can see him start to look more like he does now.
I love that your idea of looking a little bit less cool was just looking less confident and more friendly.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's true.
Like a little bit more twinkish, honestly, is kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Because if we compare these two, right, if we're looking at Octo and Octo here, it literally is that his jaw became less square. Less square and a little bit more happy looking, right?
Yeah, he also gave me like thinner eyebrows.
Yeah, less sharp eyebrows, I would say, which is really
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, for sure.
And
yeah,
now we this is the baby girlification of Octopimp.
It's true. Yeah, the twinkification. There we go. Yep.
There
So,
you
but
go.
even here, I was like, this is still too cool. And we had to take away all of the stuff on the coat because it would just be a pain in the ass to animate.
Yeah, so one of the things about this model is that you have to be a little bit simple with your outfits, which is the opposite of what I go for, as you can tell by well.
Yeah. No, I see it. Yeah.
We don't need to talk more about it. It's okay.
Well, because the thing is, like, with a VTuber, if you have a super complicated design, you just have to rig it once, right? Like, you rig it one time, and then
that one time is a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass, and it takes forever. But you rig it once, and then you forget it, right? But for something like this, the more complicated my design, the bigger of a pain in the ass it's going to be in the long run.
Whenever you add new things, you'll have to remember. Oh yeah, Octo has a scar on his left cheek. Octo has a little trinket on his titty. Like you have to keep adding it in.
Well, that's why we had to take away the tape player, which I'm really sad about. I really wanted the tape player, but it would dealing with the headphones would have just been a nightmare. Dealing with the cord.
Here's the thing, buddy. You can still have it in the design, and it can just not be on your VTuber because you could just say it's in the mech.
Here's the thing. I wanted, yes, and I agree with you. And here's the thing. I want a pose where I have well, okay, so this is a secret information. Don't tell anybody. But one of the poses that we're working on right now.
Do you pull it out of your ass and then you start listening?
When I'm back here and I'm AFK, I can be back here with my headphones on. And like music can be playing and I'll be like, hey guys, I'll be right back. And I'm like dancing back here with like my back to the screen. And so you can like see me like working back here with like my headphones on and like the tape player. And then when it's time to come back from idle, I can just go like, I think it's this right here.
I never thought about it, but why don't VTubers have AFK toggles? Because whenever I AFK, I take my head off, right? Like, I just do this, and I'm like, my soul is leaving my body to go to the kitchen.
Right,
but,
exactly.
Like, I feel like more people, like, most people have screens, right? I feel like I kind of want an AFK toggle where my soul leaves my body.
I have actually, that's funny. I have a VTuber friend from the fighting game community who does that. Their model like goes limp when they go AFK.
I was talking about it when I was making my male model. I was talking to the riggers from Iron Vertex, and I was like, what if we did like a limp AFK thing? And they showed me that they worked on somebody whose like soul left their body, and I was like, well, that's the idea that I had, but now I don't want to do it.
Right. But no, it's I want to do things where I can move around the space because I think that's something, and like obviously you can by like dragging your model, like VTubers can do it, but I just wanted it to feel like it was part of the model, hence the smears and like
it's
flipping around behind the monitors
for us to make it look believable.
It is.
For you, yours is built in. For me, I have to like add filters in, and I'd need a background that would make it easier for me to blend in. Like you can see here, this background doesn't fit with me because this is an old ass background and it fits better with PorcelainMaid.
Right.
And it just doesn't have the same like matching. But so, like it really depends on the background that you have. Like if you have the same artist working on both, that's perfect. And that's specifically VTubers. For you, it's a lot easier to do because everything's already built that way, I would say.
Yeah, it's all made for this, essentially.
Made.
Yeah, made.
PorcelainMaid.
PorcelainMaid. That's what I'm saying.
Dab me up. Oh,
yes. I got my hand out. Dab me up, bro. Yes.
Woo!
Yeah, but basically, like, it's. I wanted everything to feel like it was all part of the world, right? I wanted because it's animated, I can do that, which is nice, right? That is a nice advantage to having everything drawn, because when you draw it, it all just works with the space that it's in, and so that's like it's all one package deal. And adding stuff is easy, right? adding stuff is easier than it might be in another context where I have to redo the whole model or whatever, which I don't. So
Octo,
yes.
I asked you a question to show me what some animations that were your favorites were.
Oh, sorry.
And
how
you
about
never
this
did
one?
it.
Sorry, that one's like really hard to do. I forgot what the question was.
Do you know
I
why
forgot what the question was.
I love that so much and why I enjoy some of the toggles that you have? Because it is a mix of everything that you have become. You are mixing in VTubing and also voice acting. No, fella. Because every time you're doing it, I can notice that you're doing vocal performances for each one that you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
Even just like the slight toggle change that you do, you're definitely like doing a voice for everything, and it's really fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where you got to kind of sell it, right? Like it is no pun intended, a puppet show, right? Like it is. I am essentially puppeting a marionette, and
whoa.
What?
I don't remember giving you like the permission to use words like that around me.
I'm sorry.
It's a
I'm sorry. My apologies.
You said
I'm sorry.
You said puppet, and then you said marionette at the same time.
All right.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
One word, okay? You can't just be throwing out every single one against me, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Attack.
I'm sorry. I really apologize.
Yeah. You watch yourself there, Bucko.
Okay, I will. I swear.
Oh, you watch yourself.
I swear I will. Oh yeah, you watch yourself there, bud.
You watch yourself there, bud.
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh boy.
I didn't know Haruka was in here with us.
Midwest.
So yeah, true, fair. Yeah, I basically like there, and then the other fun thing about that wire redeem is that's a thing that chat can do to me, right? Like they can do that, and then
you can electroshock Octopimp at any point in time during a stream.
Well, if you have 100,000 points, and also it's on 30-minute cooldown.
Do you guys want to shock a twink on the internet?
No, stop.
Do you
stop,
want to
please?
electroshock a twinkish boy on the internet? Huh?
But you know what isn't on a 30-minute cooldown? Yeah, well, yes, do that. Do that part. Yes, do that part.
You can beat up twinks on the internet to your desire by going to Octopimp on Twitch or YouTube.
It's true. So another one that I really like, and this is also like directly out of all Japanese anime, is that one is also really fun. Yeah, I know, right? That one.
Oh my god.
That one also hurts. All of the redeems are just messing with me though. And then the other one that you saw earlier is this one. This one is actually really complicated.
That actually looks like it would feel really good.
I know, right? That's why that one is nice, because I don't have to scream.
That's so
It can just sort of like happen. I know, right?
That'd be nice. I mean, you don't look very happy about it right now, but like it seems like it would be a really nice thing just to get like that once in a while.
Well, I'm all covered in water. Hold on, I got to get this water out. There we go. All right, I'm good.
You dry off fast.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the benefit of being a cartoon. You dry off really quickly. Yeah, so those all actually live on a separate layer, and it's funny because there's a frame, and
I dry off really quickly.
Whoa, okay. And so one of the fun things is that there's actually a singular frame in the pipe animation where it transitions into the one where it's just the eyes, and then it's the spray sort of like expands, and that's when the transition happens. So like it hides the. So I'll play it again, and like you'll see at the end of when the pipe like sprays, the spray gets like sort of bigger, right? And then that's when the model swap actually happens. So you'll see if you can notice it here. So it's like right there. That's when that's when the actual model shows up. Yep.
I see.
Yeah. So
you got to be fucking aware of that. That's it. But like, it's so cool because I doubt the most people would be paying attention that closely. And it's just, it's the little details that make everything so cool about, well, VTubing in general, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, sorry, I'm still wet.
It's okay. I'm good. I get it. You're around me.
Yeah, it does. It does.
My hair.
It does happen.
Spits into my hand. Slicks back my hair. Blah.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
I think I hold on, I slicked back a little too much.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's like some of the cool stuff that I can do. And like, you know, obviously I showed the what do you call it? The animation swapping, you know what I mean? Like the changing the animations into smears. That also is a cool thing that I think is really neat about this model, that I don't think any other program can do. Also, I didn't mention it, but this model is run entirely in a program that was made for the model. So like the model was made
proprietary software, but
proprietary
not totally
software.
Proprietary because you guys wanted to release it.
Yeah, we do. That's up to my programmer though. That's up to Bruce. If he wants to release, if Krakatoa wants to release that, then he can. But I basically said I funded the making of this, but if you want to release it, then please. Like,
you guys
it's
could
your
put
thing.
it up on Steam, and it could like make a whole bunch of new VTubers based on this.
Could be.
It's
The thing is, like,
of work though.
it's so much work, and I think that's the thing that there's a lot of people saying like, oh, I want to make a VTuber like this, and I say, more power to you, but I don't think you understand the amount of animation work. You would need a team. I mean, we wouldn't.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So is making a VTuber model.
True.
And
True.
A lot of that
You're
didn't
right
stop
about
anyone
that.
else, and you do need a team sometimes for VTuber models because you need like riggers and artists. So, and that doesn't stop VTube Studio from being a super popular app that gets downloaded. So maybe you're underestimating
very right
people
about
too
that.
much. Maybe you're underestimating.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I think that is a very good point. It's just and there are animators out there who do stuff that is like this,
Well,
right?
think
You know,
about it.
I mean,
it doesn't have to be like this program is so versatile. It doesn't have to be specifically exactly like you, where there's transitions and smear frames. People
True.
could just use
That
it
is
for
true.
literally anything. Because what it is essentially is, you know, from A to B to B to A, and then having an A B B A type transition toggle for each thing, right?
Right. Mhm.
They could do that with like a lot of things. Like it doesn't even have to be transitions. It could just be them doing PNG tubers, but with a lot more access, and they could add transitions that they wanted. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
be creative with it. It doesn't have to be used exactly the way you're using it.
Yeah, that's true. I think just having the options available to people to try new things is a cool idea, right? Like, I think letting them try and seeing what they can do with the program is a really fun idea, for me at least. Like, I think there's so many neat things that people could do with this. And I'd love to see it. But unfortunately, Bruce did say that this program is like a year and a half away from public release. Like, there is so much that still needs to happen with it. And you know what? Honestly, in the meantime, maybe somebody will come out with something that suits people's needs even more, right? Like maybe never mind.
And here's the thing: when you get to upload it, and if it does get released, then it just brings a new wave of people looking back and being like, "Oh, this is the thing Octo uses. We gotta go look at Octo again. What's he up to?"
Yeah. There you go.
More
exactly.
benefit to you.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're
peak.
talking. Yeah, but I think that was the thing that was most exciting to me, was I wanted to see what people would do with this technology if they were given it, right? Like, I want to see what people could come up with. And I think that's awesome.
Going back to the inspirations, were there
Yes.
any game characters? Because you mentioned mostly the anime characters.
Game characters.
I could have sworn I thought you were inspired by at least a game or two.
Not particularly. I don't think I sent any game characters.
My bad.
Because this was it's all good. It's because it's mostly from like 90s anime. Vash the Stampede from Trigun as well as that's another big inspiration. Because I gave him the mole,
You need to tell us
the
a
beauty
little, bro.
mark.
We knew.
Yeah,
we do.
I know. Okay, fine.
You wear your heart on your sleeve. We love
know.
Trigun. We love Trigun.
We do. We really do. We love Trigun here.
That was like the number one thing I saw people in the chat talking about when I had you on was
That I look like Vash.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of Vash there. The eyes are smaller. Vash's eyes. That style has like really big eyes. I didn't want those like really big jellyfish eyes. I wanted, cause like when he's serious, they kind of look more like this. You know, they kind of get like the sharper look to them. And so I wanted to keep that sort of style. That was a really important thing that I kept. And so it's basically just like a bunch of stuff mixed together that I like. Right. And I mean, isn't that what inspiration is? You know, isn't that what like
you're mixing things that you like together? And I think that's kind of a good way of explaining inspiration.
Yeah, it's true. And so, yeah, that was my whole thing was I just wanted to make and that circles back to the beginning where I was like, I don't know what my idea for my VTuber would be, right? You know, when I was saying like I want it to be something that I'm actually passionate about rather than just doing it to do it. And this is an era of anime that I love and a style that I love and that I think is cool and genuinely means something to me rather than just doing something to do it.
Well,
and so
also mechs, because you are a
mech
mech pilot.
Yeah, I am. But my
it
mech
seems
doesn't
like all
work.
the anime that you mentioned were mecha anime.
Yeah, it's true. Well, for the most part, yes.
Is there a reason mecha anime are your favorite?
I just like giant robots. I mean, who doesn't love giant robots? You know. Yep. I mean, it's true. It's true. Who doesn't love
fair.
Giant robots?
No, that's fair. It's very fair. I could just.
What's wrong? Whoops. Sorry,
Nothing,
that was
I was half expecting like a story about like your dog dying and being like, yeah, and mecha anime was there for me when my dog died.
No, I literally just like giant robots because I think they are cool. Yeah, there's no like secret there. I just think giant robots are cool.
It's just rad as fuck, man. They look cool. It's awesome.
It is. They are.
What are you gonna plan with your robot? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, maybe that's spoilers, but like
no, it's not. Yeah, it's not spoilers. It's just like I would love to do something. But you have to remember, like, it's animating stuff is so difficult.
Of also being able to use this for streaming and playing a video game.
Right. I mean, I went to the BRB screen for a second. I can show you. It's we have the whole design, Rick, ready to go. Like that's the whole that's the design and everything. And
very Gundam helmet.
You can, it's kind of Zaku coded. But yeah, so my art director did this piece. He did this in like a week. And he did all the spark animations too. But like, you can actually also see, I wonder if I move, oh, you can't actually see it. Like if I go off screen, you can kind of see the plans on the table there.
I immediately noticed that. That's sick.
Yeah. So, I'd love to do something with it at some point. Maybe some sort of interaction or animated sequence, maybe a subathon goal, who knows? But the other problem is mecha animators are a whole other breed. To be able to animate a robot like that, you need to be really good at it and you need to know how to do it. And that is a whole other can of worms that I will have to think about it. Again? Sure.
On this screen, absolutely gorgeous. This gives me like I could look at this for like a day because it makes really me feel at home. Like this takes me back to I'm getting nostalgia from this. Two, which is funny because I've never actually seen a mecha anime besides Gurren Lagann.
That's not true. We watched the first episode of G Gundam at your house.
That's true. I forgot the name of that. I actually need to remember if you could write that down for me so I could because I've been looking for something to watch.
That's good.
Secondly. What are you have a community, you have your chat.
Yeah.
Did you figure out a name for them?
Yeah, they're the Cephalus Squad.
Cephalus Squad. And now, are they the ones who work on your mech? Because you like that's one big.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them enough to work on the mech.
Who's working on the mech right now in the background? Because we're seeing clearly, like you're sitting around, somebody else is working on the mech, unless you're saying those are drones or something.
Yeah, it's like automated stuff.
Oh.
It's like automated work. Although maybe it is the Cephalus Squad. I haven't quite decided yet.
How would you put them into like the universe, right? How would you put your chat into the universe, or would you not?
I would love to. I want. Can I come back, or do you want to keep looking at the screen?
You can come back. I'm not gonna banish you forever.
Hi, I'm back. So I would love to have them as part of the universe and be incorporated into animations somehow, but I think they need to go through a little bit of a redesign, not too much, but so that they don't stick out too much in this world. Because previously the little octopus guy was designed not connecting to anything, but I don't know how familiar you are with Trigun, but in Trigun there's this little black cat that walks around called Kuroneko, which is just black cat in Japanese. But he is like very out of place design wise. He looks really weird. But I was like, okay, well then maybe that can be fine.
It is
right?
fine.
Like maybe
I think it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I can just have him in there and be just sort of like out of place looking, and then that can be the viewers.
Hear me out. Do a beach episode where like one of them gets stuck to your face, and like you're in the twinkish panic where your character's like tweaking out. Like
Yeah.
Get
Where
off
I'm
the sucking
where I'm
cups.
freaking out. Get him off me! Ah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I see where you're going with it. But yeah, it's like, I would really love to have that. I would love to do something with that and with them. You know, it's just like I got to make sure that that it fits and that I can incorporate it in a way that feels natural and doesn't feel forced.
I'm
Does that make sense?
an expert at that, so if you ever need help, let me know. I'd love to
I
help
would love
out.
that. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. But yeah, basically, it would essentially be a it would essentially be like it is my mascot. He is my mascot. He exists as my mascot currently. But I want him incorporated in a way that feels not shoehorned in, right?
Which you can do. I believe in you.
I agree. I think that it can be done. I just have to do it right, you know.
Octo.
Yes. Hello, Joel.
Octo. Sweet boy.
Yes.
Sweet boy.
Yes. Why do I feel like I'm in trouble?
You're not in trouble. Would you like to come into the house?
Yes, sure. Take me in.
Would you like to come in? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
Do you want me to, should I switch over?
I'm going to have you walk into the house.
Okay.
Yep, you're gonna be walking in 3, 2, 1, and he's here! Wow!
I'm here. Hello. Hi.
Wow,
Hi, everybody.
Look at him, everyone. Look.
Oh my God,
look at
I'm
him right
here in my
there.
full glory.
Soy Jack at him. Like, whoa.
Oh my God. Oh, holy. Oh my God. There he is. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
He broke into the
So,
screen. He's finally here.
I know. Everything. I'm here. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm sorry that I came in unwelcome and unannounced.
Now that
But
you're here, you've been talking about all these cool animations that you have, right? Oh, I've got this beautiful animation. Look at how well animated I am. Look at this super cool toggle. Everything's so pretty, so pretty. Yeah, where are your fucking legs, jackass? Huh?
Okay,
Show
I don't want
off.
to talk about it.
Show
Don't talk
off.
about the legs.
Where are your legs,
You can't talk
Octo?
about my legs.
Where are your legs? Oh,
Don't
yeah.
listen.
Look
Don't
at
most of
him.
VTubers.
Look
Don't most of
at
VTubers
him.
not even animate their legs?
He's got, oh, I'm Octopimp. I have a fully animated model. Everything is so pretty. Where are your legs, jackass? Huh? What about that?
What do you think about? Yeah, well, what about these, baby? Huh? What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. Anyone can fucking zoom in on one part of their body and then tell you
Yeah,
say
I
that.
got your
You can't
ass.
even zoom out all the way. Huh? You can't even get out of the way. What are you going to show? You're always covering up something because you have
I got
shame.
your ass.
Cock
Listen,
shame.
I'm like, I know, cock shame. It's true. It's true. You got me. You got my ass. But yeah, basically, so don't like a lot of VTubers not rig legs? Don't they not have like a full rigged leg thing? You do, obviously. I mean, you do, but
I always do. You don't need to bring out other VTubers to rectify your opinion. Thank you. I will say
I'm
these
just
models' legs
saying.
don't move.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Well-
they do, but like I can untangle my legs.
Oh yeah. I mean, that I would count that. I would absolutely count that as being able to move.
I'm gonna turn into a woman again. Parentheses male.
Okay.
But there is a little bit of movement. You know, it's so funny how long this takes to swap.
Most of them get some small amount on their legs. Oh, okay. Well, hello. Hi. Hello. You look lovely.
Thank you. I wore my best dress for today.
Oh, really? Oh.
As you can see,
Your best one?
This is honestly probably the most. I think my maid model actually has the most leg movement out of anyone, any fucking VTuber.
Oh, wow. Actually, that's actually really impressive. Your legs actually do like move and you can step around. That's I can't do that. I definitely can't do that.
I have no idea how many other VTubers have like fully moving. Like nobody even knows this because I never show it off that much. Because when am I in full body that often?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, then, like, you know, we're also like very much missing a big vertical of VTubing, which is 3D models, right? If somebody's got a 3D model, like they can move around completely if they got the full trackers, right? They can walk around. But that's a whole other, then you get a whole other like can of worms with 3D models, you know, then that's a whole other perspective.
Yeah. I mean, 3D models and full body models are fantastic, and you could honestly get a 3D model as well. You actually, if you ever wanted to, you could get a fully 3D model, a low poly one, if you ever want to keep the interesting aesthetic of keeping into your, you know, the era of video games.
I could do that.
And you could have all the design elements that you had to cut out. And you would only use that for certain things. So that wouldn't be your main model. Obviously, this would be your main model, but you could get a low poly model and fuck around with it.
I mean, I've considered it. I've considered 3D in the past, and actually I sort of reached out to somebody just to sort of like test the waters a bit. But I feel once again that it wouldn't match the style because like CG didn't really exist in a form like that during this era of anime, and I feel like it would be not disingenuous, but it would be a weird style clash.
Video games.
Yeah. I guess in video games, but they were, yeah, I guess if I did the low poly thing, that would make sense. And like, those can't be super complicated, right?
No.
So,
no,
yeah,
they're actually really easy to make.
Okay.
At least the artist that I always use, Scuffward, is fantastic at it.
Okay. All right.
And it was only $700.
Okay.
I love them.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I think there's like a lot that I could do. Like, I'm on the same page. Like, I'm not married to just doing a PNG thing. I think just it's sort of like getting my foot in the door, so to speak, was like doing this whole style of thing. But I'm not opposed to the idea of doing a different style.
Are you saying you're
or
better
a different
than me?
type of model? No.
Are you saying you're better than me?
No, I'm saying
what?
I'm worse than you.
You're going back into the TV.
Oh,
You're going
not
back in the TV. Get in the TV.
No, any place but that,
Get
please, Joel. It's scary in there.
Yeah.
No, don't put me in the TV.
I'm picking you up. I'm throwing you into the TV. And
you're picking me up and putting me in the TV. Ah! Wait.
Whoopsie.
Oops. No. You didn't move me far enough, Joel.
I thought you were. You were like mostly off the screen. I forgot about the fucking confines. The box. The box.
You didn't. The box, not the box.
I forgot about the box.
But yeah, so no, but you know, I mean, I kind of showed off my model a little bit. Did you have any questions about it or anything like that? Or
your model?
anything you wanted to know?
I mean, you've answered. You've done extensive work on everything to talk about with your model.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk a little bit more about us, right?
Sure.
So,
what about us?
What about us? The main thing that I wanted to say is that one, I'm so happy you're my friend. I'm very happy you're my friend. We talked about it earlier. Octa was the first person to ever come to my house, and if you guys didn't know, I'm a what's the word?
Neat.
I'm a little harsh. I'm a bit of a shut-in. I'm a bit of a shut-in. I can say. So Octa was the first person I ever hosted at my house alongside Ruben, and you can actually hear them on my stream. And I will say that I don't think I did the best job, but I didn't do the worst job ever.
No, you were a great host. I don't know what you're talking about. You were an awesome host.
The thing was, I think the next time, if you guys will allow yourselves to come over again, I have a couple better plans. I want to make the living room a little bit more livable for other people.
Okay. And no Uma pad.
The last time, there were two big problems that happened.
And what were they, Joel?
One, I'll take responsibility for this one. I decided to continue my stream schedule, so I still streamed even though when they were over. So I still did like 2 streams while they were over.
I didn't mind that at all.
But it would have been better if I planned just like an off stream where we were playing like IRL board games on a hand cam. I think that would have been more interesting. I think that would have been better than just doing a normal stream as if they weren't there.
I ended up really liking Here to Slay, by the way. That game is super fun.
Yes.
I think I might buy my own copy of that.
Yes. I think an off collab stream would have been awesome where we just kind of figured something out. Next up, the second biggest problem was
Yes.
fucking Uma Musume.
Okay, listen, I don't want to hear about it. I don't. It's not my
To
fault. It's not my
this
fault.
day, he's still doing it. When we had Octo and Ruben over at my house, Octo would stay up until like 7 a.m. playing Uma Musume.
He's right. He's got my ass there. He's got my ass there.
He was in bed until 7 a.m. playing Uma Musume, and he wouldn't wake up on his vacation hanging out with his buddies
Hashire,
until fucking
Musume.
3 p.m. You were asleep until 3 p.m.
We were all up until like 4 anyway. I don't know why you're making this a big deal.
I woke up at 11
well.
and I was like, I'm ready to hang out with my friends, and you were both asleep because you were playing Uma Musume, and eventually, actually, Ruben woke up earlier but he would stay in bed because his hair needed to dry.
That's true. He did need to dry his hair off with the pillowcase.
And you were playing Uma Musume not just in bed. He was playing it throughout the day, too. So we would be doing stuff, and then he'd pull out his phone, and he'd have fucking Uma Musume.
Listen, okay.
There's
My
not that much
horses,
content that you're getting out of that game.
they
I
need
refuse
me.
to believe you play Uma Musume like 17 hours out of a 24-hour day.
And back then, there really wasn't. That was back when Ura Finale was the only scenario, but now there's 4 scenarios. So, like, there's so much you can do now. And Grand Live just released like a week and a half, like 2 weeks ago or something like that. It's
This was last
it's a whole
year,
different
Chad.
game.
This was last year when he came over, and he was. You're saying you didn't even, there wasn't even a reason for you to play that much back then, and you're still you.
Well, I didn't know. Like, I was still trying to figure out a lot of stuff.
Don't you?
I was still figuring it all out.
With me, you fucking played Uma Musume 99% of the time on your vacation.
It wasn't 99% of the time. It was like 90% of the time.
That's still a lot.
It was a lot. It was a little bit too much. It was a little bit too much. But now, I mean, listen, okay. As long as there's not a champions meet happening, I don't really need to play. I just do one run. And not only that, they released the independent training mode where you can just tell an Uma to do a run by itself, and then you just come back in an hour and it's done. And then you've done your run for the day.
What's the fucking point of the game?
Well, because the training mode is not very good. It's like it doesn't train it really well, but it's something. It's like better than nothing.
That's not a fix to a fucking game. The training mode's bad. Okay, just make it an auto. Why?
Well, no. That's not the problem. The problem is that when you're running them on auto train, they just kind of make decisions. Like they make very broad decisions. But it goes through a career for you, and then you get the credit for running a daily, right? Because you have to run a career a day. But it just gives you the career in the day, and then it's not going to be a great Uma. It's like it's not going to be an ace, but it could be a parent, and it could be something decent to use later down the line. And so, and it gives you the daily carrots for your day, you know? So what's wrong with that?
I'll give you a carrot, you fucking twink bastard.
Hey yo.
Just
Okay.
fucking, Jesus Christ. But can you give me a rating on my hosting? I've been actually wanted to ask this. If you think I could do better, what would I do better?
No, I think you were great. You were very accommodating. You accommodated every request that we had.
Well, you didn't have any requests.
Well, no, I mean, I was just there for vibes, right?
That means I'm not accommodating. You guys just didn't have anything to accommodate.
Well, no, I think Ruben and I are very low maintenance, right? Like I think we're both like
friend to come by so I can truly know how.
So you can really test yourself. Yeah. You can really put yourself to the test.
Like I put you guys in empty rooms with just a bed, and you were like, "Yeah, dude, this is great."
Well, that's all I need. You know, I don't really need anything else.
I gave you a male living space with nothing else. There's like no decoration in the rooms.
That is true.
It
You
was
did do that.
just a fucking king size bed, and like nothing else in the room.
Oh my God, Eros and Team Pipe Bomb. I think it's so funny that I put Eros on the TV like Coco Melon.
Wait, I didn't even know Eros, by the way, at the time. So you were just like, "Can I put a VTuber on the TV?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it." I guess he wanted to watch them while we were like playing the game. And then we all got excited and hyped up to watch a VHS. We did
a Monster Rancher.
We watched Monster Rancher.
That's right. We watched the Monster Rancher VHS. That was sick.
Everyone fell asleep on the couches.
It was the white noise of the VHS player
and the couch,
and then also the couch was really comfy. You have a very comfy couch.
It's distractingly comfy. I actually hate that couch because of that.
Yeah, but honestly, no, I don't have any notes for you. I really don't. Like everything.
You like the video game choices that I had? You like the
Fusion
food?
Frenzy was a great choice.
You didn't seem very happy about it.
What, Fusion Frenzy? I had a great time.
You guys are like, Fusion Frenzy is ass until we actually played it. And then while we were playing it, we were like, this is ass.
It is ass. To be fair, you're right. The game is ass, but like it's funny. Like it's ass in like a funny way. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. What do you want from me?
I need pointers. I want to be a better host. I want people to want to come over to my house like more often.
Yeah. I mean, I think getting a few more board games would be nice. I actually ended up picking up some board games recently that, well, I played them before, but I bought copies of them, and I've been having a great time with them.
You know what? I agree with you. I've bought more board games, even though you are the only two people that have ever been inside my house. I bought Catan. I bought like 6 more board games. I bought one called you know what? I'm gonna go grab them. I'm gonna go grab them. I'm gonna grab them.
Okay. Okay. He's going to grab them.
Years that friends will finally come over to my house more often, and I feel like I'm actually like I'm a real human being again, and not just some fucking creature on the internet. I bought a bunch of board games that I'm slowly backing away to go grab. Talk to chat.
Hi, chat. Okay. Hi, chat. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, it's me, Octo. It's Uncle Octo. Everybody behave, okay? All of you behave out there. I got my eye on you. I can see you through the Skype call. Can we have weapons? Hell yeah. What kind of weapons you want? You want, like, grenade? You want, like, dynamite? You want, like, balisong? Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's a Skype call. Can we get nukes? If you can get the enriched uranium, I don't see why not, you know? It's like if I catch you with cigarettes and you got to smoke the whole pack. If I catch you with enriched uranium, you got to make a whole arsenal, right? Can we have swords? As a sword guy, I will say yes. So enjoy the swords. Catch this. Ah, don't throw bricks at me. What the hell? Can we see a robot again? Sure. There you go. What do you think? Neat, isn't it? I paid a lot of money for this. Can we get a Gundam? Yes, emphatically. You guys can definitely have one. Can we ride the robot? Yeah, but be careful because not all the safety railings are up to code.
I have
Yes.
Splendor, Azul, Catan, Arcadia Quest, except I don't have Arcadia Quest. I have the fucking
Arcadia
expansion
Quest.
for Arcadia Quest, but not the main Arcadia Quest.
Okay.
Then, here are the new ones that I bought.
Okay.
I have Adorablins, Kiss the Goblin.
Okay.
You want to play Kiss the Goblin with me? I have Dungeon Mayhem.
Yes, I do.
I have Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
We tried to play that, but it was like too complicated.
Yes, but it could be fun. Then I have these super hyper. Hold on, I'm gonna put my head back on. If this is funny enough to become a clip, I'm fucked. My poor editor just never gets a fucking pass from me, huh?
No break. Never a break.
I have okay. Once again, I have Azul, Splendor, Catan.
Shouts to Azul. I actually love Azul.
I think they're all fun. I love Splendor. There's Arcadia Quest, but only the expansion, so we can't play it.
Okay.
Dungeon Mayhem.
Okay.
Adorablins, Kiss the Goblin, the alignment guessing game. We have the Mad King, or Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I have. Okay, these are weird ones. So these are made by the same artist, and they're very pretty. Like the art style is gorgeous, and it's by Japanime Games, or Domina Games.
Japanimation.
Yeah, they're published by Japanime, but they're made by Domina Games, and it's called Pralaya and World of Mystery Miraris. And we tried to play them. They were the ones I showed you that had like the very anime art style cards. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But we couldn't figure them out, or we just didn't try to figure them out. But it's honestly really cool. Japanime also makes Oshi Push, that I'm a part of. That is also true.
Ooh.
And then the newest one that I got, and I got an expansion for it, and it's still in the packaging, is Heart of Crown.
I don't think I know that one.
Have you ever done a game where have you ever played a game where you're raising a monarch?
Yes, Princess Maker 2.
It's kind of like Princess Maker, except it's a board game, and I bought it, and I have I also have the expansion for it, and I'm really excited to play it. It's 2 to 4 people, so if you guys ever come back, or maybe we get another one, we could make monarchs together and then fight each other and say my princess is better than your princess.
That's freaking awesome. I'm super down for that.
Dude, can you imagine playing a board game with a bunch of homies, and like you're just fighting over whose princess is a better princess?
That's kind of what we do anyway. But like, I'm super down. I'm super down for that. That sounds awesome.
My princess will be a tyrant, and she will be the strongest out of everyone.
My princess will be a NEET, and she will not have a job or be in education or anything, and she'll stay inside all day and eat cup noodle and play otome games.
I have an education, thank you very much.
I didn't say this was about you, Joel. I said this was about my princess.
You mentioned a lot of the things that I do, okay? So I assumed that it was about me.
Well, no, it wasn't. I really wasn't. I wasn't making a thing. I wasn't a comment about you.
Very targeted when you said that. Thank you very much.
But I have some suggestions if you are open to any other board game suggestions, or I can also bring some.
Board games are fucking like $60 per board game.
They are. They really are. So I recently got Bang, the dice game.
Oh, okay.
And I got with all the expansions. It comes in a big dynamite tube. But it's like you're all cowboys. So it's a hidden role game, but you're all cowboys, and one person's the sheriff, and then you have to like shoot each other and figure out who's like on each other's side. It's super fun.
I can't trust you with stuff like that, because we did Sheriff of Nottingham together, and you would just consistently fuck me up for no reason other to piss me off.
I did do that. That was fun.
Every time we did board games together, because if you guys don't know, sometimes we do something called Dilf Night.
Dilf Night.
I haven't done
We need to do
Dilf
Night again. We need to do Dilf Night now that I'm a VTuber.
We do. And the last time occasionally we would play, and Octo's first thing would be like, I'm going to kill Joel 5 times in a row because I think it's funny. And
that is true. I did do that.
I would actually get angry. But I'd say I'm pretty good at masking, because my anger and my fake anger sound exactly the same sometimes.
You are good at that.
Acting. Voice acting. Look at that. Look at that. Hire me.
Surprise. Acting.
But fuck, this guy in lying games. You do not want to be in the same team as him, or be anywhere near him when he's playing a fucking lying game. He will just fucking do it to piss you off.
Stop. Me?
Yeah, you
no.
fuckhead.
Who was it the Catan game we played with? Was it Cabal who controlled all the ore?
Yeah.
And he just kept like taking all the places that would make ore, and he had this massive stockpile of ore. Mm-hmm. He was the Rock King. The Rock King. That's what it was.
King under the
mountain.
That
was awesome. Yeah, the king on top of the mountain. That was so funny.
It's real stilly. It's real stilly.
But yeah, I like Bang is fun. I like Mysterium. You would love Mysterium.
What is
Mysterium? Is awesome. Mysterium is a game where you're trying to solve this murder, and one person is a ghost, and the ghost cannot talk, but the ghost has this deck of cards with like visions on them, quote unquote. They're like abstract pictures, and each person has a suspect they're trying to guess, and there's a person, a place, and an object. So it's like Clue, kind of, right? But the ghost can't talk, and the ghost has the answer, but they're trying to give you visions of things that will hint you towards guessing the right thing. So say if your person you're guessing is the chef, right? They're gonna look at their hand, but it's all like abstract pictures, like they don't make any sense. It's like dreams, right? And that's what they are in universe, is their visions. And so you might try to find something that has like fruit on it, or a fish, or meat, or an animal of some kind. But because you can't say anything, you just have to give them the photo and then hope that they're picking up what you're trying to hint at, right? And so it's very funny because we played this at TwitchCon last year. I was at some of my GTA RP friends that had a giant Airbnb, and it was so funny because the ghost was getting so mad. Our friend Kermodo was getting so mad because the thing about Mysterium is you can't think like you have to think like the ghost. Right? So you have to think about the person who is the ghost and be like, okay, if you're the ghost, I have to be like, what does Joel think is represented in this image based on the people that are in play right now? It's super fun and it gets really heated, but it's co-op. It's not PvP, which is fun because if everybody wins, or if people win, then everybody wins, right? So that
I would probably enjoy that. And the next time I go to a convention, people should bring board games. I think that's what's missing from conventions is board game nights.
Yeah, I literally brought a bunch of board games to Offkai, but everybody was just too busy getting drunk.
You know,
I wanted to play board games.
These bitches acting like they're fucking 18 and crazy. I don't know how to describe it. I
was gonna bring barn dudes. Let's go.
I haven't been to a convention in a year. I haven't gone. I haven't left the house in a year and a half or something like that now.
Okay. There.
Unfortunate. I want to go.
Probably. Yeah. Okay.
Probably should. Probably should. A lot of conventions. I feel like people go to conventions and they are like, I'm 20 years old again, and I'm going to be drinking my liver out. Which is fine. It's fine. Some people like that. And every time I mention this, I get like somebody asking me like, conventions ain't for you, bucko. And I'm like, no. I still enjoy the convention. It's still for me. I just think I'm in the wrong company. Like that's it. And it's not that I hate them. Sure. I just think I'm in the wrong company of people that maybe act a different age than I do. I act circumstantially older depending on the day.
Yes, you're kind of the con dad. I remember at TwitchCon, it was like 2:30 a.m. and I'm getting ready to leave the Airbnb, the GTA Airbnb where I was hanging out, and I get a message from Ashton Martin saying, hey, where are you? And I'm like, I'm going back to my Airbnb. It's 2:30 a.m., you psycho. And she's like, Rally, come to karaoke now. And I was like, Ashton Martin, it is 2:30 a.m. and I am 38 years old. And she's like, Rally. And I was like, fine, because I'll literally do anything a beautiful woman tells me to do. And that's no joke.
The fucking, you're going to flashbang somebody every time you say you're 38 years old because you just don't.
I know, it's true.
You're just so... He's just so handsome.
Thank you.
He's just so boyishly
Thank
handsome.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I did. I went and I drove out to karaoke because also I don't drink, so I'm just usually there for the vibes. But they were all wasted. So I was like, "Do you guys want me to like drive you home to your Airbnb? Because like I don't want you all to have to pay for a really expensive Uber." So I just drove everybody home. And by that time it was like 4 a.m. And then Mari was like, I'm hungry. Take me to Denny's. And I was like, okay, fine. So I did. I took her to Denny's and bought her a chicken fried steak.
You go to a Denny's, you should be like executed. I'm sorry. Like, why would you go to Denny's?
To be fair, I didn't get anything. That was the only thing that was open. She just told me she was hungry, and I was like, okay, I'll take you to Denny's.
Denny's?
Yeah, I know.
That's the place where the sad hand jobs happen.
She ate the whole chicken fried steak. She ate the whole damn thing.
Ugh.
But yeah, but it was fun. I had a good time. I had a good time hanging out with them, and then I went back to my room and collapsed. But yeah, it was a good time. But like I said, it was the same thing at Offkai this year. I was like, I brought board games. I messaged Eros. I was like, Eros, I have board games, and she's like, we're drinking, and I was like, okay,
hey,
I understand.
Hey, I'll go to Offkai next year, even though they changed it to spring.
Yay!
Wait,
they changed it to spring?
They changed it to spring, yeah, unfortunately.
Wait, it's happening like super early next year?
When is spring?
Like March?
It's in April.
It's in April?
Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay, well, I mean, I have a free pass for next year, so I guess it doesn't matter too much.
That's one of my worries, because everyone went this year to Offkai, so I'm worried that now that I'm going to Offkai, nobody's going to go, because it's going to... This is a convention, by the way. Offkai, for those of you who don't know in the future, this might be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
This might be a YouTube video in the future. Offkai is a VTuber convention in which...
It was awesome this year. I had so much fun.
A bunch of... Thanks.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm hyping up the convention. I'm not hyping up the fact that you were not there.
It's so much better when
Like-
Joel isn't there.
No, that's not
It's
what
just
I
such
meant. I
it's
didn't
such
mean
a
it that
better
way.
convention when Joel PorcelainMaid isn't there. Fucking,
not what I meant.
Fucking it up for everyone. Fucking it up
You're
for the
you're
world.
putting words in my mouth. You're putting words in my mouth when you should be putting something else
You
in my
want to
mouth.
put anything
Anyway,
else in your mouth?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Sorry, no. Offkai is a VTuber convention that people go to where you can meet VTubers and it's VTuber focused. That's why a bunch of VTubers like it, because a bunch of VTubers can go and meet up other VTubers. That's it.
Yeah, it's super fun. I saw a bunch of my friends. It was great. I saw Eros and Hina and Slab and Chromu. I saw Chromu. And it was a great time. And Chromo got super drunk and was like picking fights with people at the mahjong tables, but not really. And it was a great time. It was really fun. And but I wish my friend Joel was there.
That's the proper
That's
reaction.
what I wish.
That's what you should have said first.
Well, I wanted to lead up to that. I wanted to lead up to the I wish you were there.
I was too broke to go.
That's totally fair. I totally understand. I am definitely also broke after going to Offkai, and also, well, to be fair, I drove up there. So I saved a little bit of money doing that. But oh my god, I locked my keys in my car on the way up. That was scary.
I read about that. Guys, you should go to
Yeah.
your local conventions, by the way, if you didn't know. If
Yeah,
you have a
they're
local
super fun.
convention and you don't particularly care if it's like VTuber centric or anything, you should go to local conventions. They could be fun. Just walking
Yeah,
around
it's true.
sometimes is fun. Go out.
Yeah, it's true. I remember when I lived in my old city, there was like a RPG convention when I was a kid, and it was some of the most fun I ever had. It was like a D&D convention. I had a great time.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. I love conventions.
Me
Sometimes.
too. Yay.
Sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Sometimes I'm like, why did I spend so much money to come here? But that's also because I travel a lot and I'm in a not popular part of the world. So like, it's like I got nothing going on over here. Oh well. Anyways, I think board games are really fun, and I'd like to do more stuff with Octo now that he is a VTuber, and I think board games would be a #1 thing for me.
Yeah. Delph Knight. Yeah, what up?
What kind of games do you play? Like, if you were to describe yourself, I'm trying to basically use this as a platform to shout out Octo a little bit more. So, like, explain some of the games that you like playing, because you have recently debuted. Congratulations,
Yes,
obviously.
thank you. Thank you so
And
much. I really appreciate that. Thank
you
you.
already started doing some games that were like kind of old or stuff that were thematic that you really wanted to play. What other
Yes.
games do you plan on playing, or games that you like to play?
So
You kind of play
wanted
like
to.
random fuck ass shit, if I'm being real with you.
I do. It's true. It's true. I do play random fuck ass shit. So I've been doing a lot of retro stuff lately, mostly because it fits with the model and fits with the theme. And so I was like, well, I don't want to just like. And once again, I a lot of the things I'm about to say sound like I'm picking fights with people, but I'm really not. I didn't want to just like go live with my debut and like with all of this theming and all this thought put into it, and then just like play Mecha Chameleon. Like, I love Mecha Chameleon, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to feel something. I wanted to play stuff that felt a little more thematic to the character, rather than just being like, I'm gonna jump in and play Peak, or I'm gonna jump in and play like a collab game without like kind of establishing myself or my brand. And some people do that, and that's totally okay. But like, I wanted to sort of take some time and establish what I wanted to play. And so I've been playing a lot of retro stuff from the 90s. I played EVO Search for Eden, which is a really weird Super Nintendo game where you start as a fish and you evolve all the way up to a human. And then it's like a platformer.
I'm surprised you didn't choose like a video game that was your favorite game to play. Like, what do you have a favorite video game in general?
Yeah, I love God Hand, but that's from 2006, so that's a little newer.
No, I mean,
but
you
I also,
should play that at some point. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I've played it on stream many times. I used to speedrun it.
I think
but,
you're a VTuber.
Yeah, it's true.
There's new eyes.
But yeah, I know I'm so new. Everything is new and fresh. But yeah, I also played what else did I play? I also played Snatcher, which is one of Hideo Kojima's first games. It's a visual novel, but it's basically like Blade Runner. It's awesome. It's super fun. And the story is psycho. Then I played Hell Maiden, which is a new game, but it's in like an older art style, which is super fun. Hell Maiden is great. You would actually really like Hell Maiden, Joel, a lot.
Hell Maiden.
Yeah, it came out. It's on Steam. It's like a Vampire Survivors like game, but the art style and the gameplay are a little more involved. and the arts, and it's really cool. And actually, I got in touch with the animation studio that did the opening of it and asked if they wanted to do an intro for me, and they said they'd be interested. So that's like really
I
cool.
opened up Steam to look up Hellmaiden. The first thing that came up was sexophobia.
Let's go.
I have no idea what that is. A game just popped up on my Steam called Sexophobia. It looked like some AI slop, but the fact that they named it Sexophobia.
Sexophobia.
Sexophobia. Sorry.
Yeah, but
Hellmaiden.
you should check out Hellmaiden. It's really cool.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
in the
basic.
older art style.
It is. It's basically a retelling of Dante's Inferno, but with more Yuri. So it's got like infinitely more Yuri.
If you excuse me for a moment, I'm going to turn you into Hellmaiden.
Let's go.
Just
Yippee!
Just
Wahoo!
one moment, please.
Okay. I love being Hellmaiden.
Doink.
You should watch the intro. It's really good.
I'm trying to pull it up on the screen. There we go. This is the game that Octo is recommending to me, called Hellmaiden.
It's really good.
It does have like a fully animated. Okay, I can see why you would reach out to a studio for this. I reached out to a. What do you fucking mean Millie did the music for this game? God, they're everywhere.
Dante?
I reached out to an animation studio that did Castlevania.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I asked them for a price quote to remake my original lore video, and they said $140,000.
Wow! Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
So
Whoops.
that's pretty affordable if I was, Shy Lily.
Right, yeah. Wow, and that's with the friend discount too. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, this one definitely has like a very classic art style. It's really good. Like I said, it's a Vampire Survivor game, so if that's not your cup of tea, it might be a hard sell.
No, it looks pretty good, and it also seems like it has like roguelike card elements. I like that the animation is actually built so it's not just pixels on the screen and they're like moving around.
Yeah, the little sprites are kind of Maple Story-y, which is cute. I kind of like that. But yeah, it's got different characters and different abilities, and the way the weapons work is really cool. And you can drift in a chariot. Yeah, you can drift in the chariot, which is sick.
What the fuck kind of Gilgamesh ass thing is this?
So one of the cool things is the way it works is your weapons are cards, and when you get the card, you can also get modifier cards and then slot those cards into the weapons, and then that changes how the weapons function, which is really cool. So it's
cool.
Good. It's a good game, and the music's good, and the devs gave me a bunch of codes to give away. They also made a game called Goody Two Shoes.
Yes, I know the artist behind Little Goody Two Shoes.
Yeah,
the
that's
background artist.
same devs.
They're working on my lore video.
Yeah, same devs.
What?
And then something Mirror. Somebody in chat will know this. They did another one.
Oh,
it's like
the Pocket Mirror. It's an old
Pocket Mirror.
It was the old RPG Maker game.
Yes. That's same devs. It's all them.
So if you guys didn't know, the background artist on Little Goody Two Shoes, I actually am hiring to do my sequel lore video. Their name is Curyunny. Really cool.
Badass.
Really cool coincidence. Wow, that's so fucking sick, dude. Hell yeah.
Check it out. Check out Hellmaiden. I'm telling you, it's very good. It's early access.
I will.
But it is good.
I'll grab it for myself. I needed more video games to play, honestly. The only thing that I've been doing as of late, because I don't know if you, I feel like you play a lot more video games than me, which is going to sound so weird to say because I have 800 games in my Steam library. And I check out games a lot of the time, but I don't play them off stream. Normally, when the stream is over, I go lay down on my couch and I stare at my ceiling.
That's totally fair.
For 16 hours.
Or 7 hours. Mm-hmm. For 6 or 7 hours. 6 or 7.
Sorry, I know you're doing it. I was dissociating. Sorry, you were doing a joke. I wanted to kill myself.
6 or 7. 6 or 7.
Shut up.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyways, do you actually play a lot of video games in your free time?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been playing Marvel Tokon in my off time.
That's why he can play more video games, because he's a fucking fighting game player. I always forget about this. The reason why he plays more video games is because he's more used to doing mindless grinding, which is what fucking fighting games is.
Yeah, it's sitting in the lab for a million hours.
Sitting in the lab. You you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you probably have a lot of unreleased rage.
As I've gotten older, it's gotten a lot easier to deal with my anger towards video games. I just like you realize that like it doesn't really matter, right? At least for me. Like I just sort of am just like, it's supposed to be fun. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be fun, and I'm having fun now. So like, why be mad? Why ruin it by getting mad? At least that's my thought process.
Why be mad? Why be mad?
Why be mad? Why? It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Why be mad? Yeah, chat's calling me up because I play Monster Hunter. Look, it's different, okay? Labbing in a fighting game is a lot different than grinding in Monster Hunter, because in one, you know you can guarantee a win, and in the other, you get, you go online and then you get paired up with like God hand number 436, and then you get your shit rocked.
But that's part of the process, Joel.
And
so
then here's the thing. Number 437.
Here's the thing, Joel. Playing fighting games is like this. Playing fighting games is like getting your penis smashed with a wooden mallet, and you have to get your penis smashed with the wooden mallet for like 100 hours, and then eventually you get to hold the mallet and you get to smash someone else's penis with the wooden mallet.
I did that. I was in the Say Jam Slam for Tekken.
Right. Yes.
I was gonna join again, and then I was like, nobody watched me when I did this, so I didn't stream it. So I didn't want to join.
Right. Yeah.
Which sucks. It's fun, but nobody watches it, so I didn't want to join again. Unfortunately, that was the only reason I didn't do any more fighting games. But I did get my penis smashed before.
Yeah, it sucks. You know what? There's no way around it. It sucks. That part of learning the fighting game is awful.
It feels really good when you get the fucking
when you get to hold the mallet, it feels so awesome. It feels awesome when you get to hold the mallet.
50-50 gamble where sometimes you're like, I hate my life, I want to die. And then you're like, I'm smashing this fucker's penis into the ground. I'm putting him into a case. But then it's like back and forth. And it's like, that's too much emotional turmoil for me. I need regulated emotional states. I can't be jumping up and down all the time like this. It's stressing me out. It's making me feel older than I am.
It's all over the place, honestly. But like, for the most part, it's one of those things where you just have to know that that's part of the game.
You just gotta get your penis smashed a couple more times.
You do. You honestly, I know it sucks.
I get you. You like chat. Listen. Octo's right. Sometimes it's better for you guys just to get your penis smashed once in a while, or else you're just not gonna be able to, get those highs. You're not gonna get those highs. You're not gonna get those enjoyable high moments.
You're not gonna get the high highs or the low lows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So go out there, get your penis smashed.
Yeah, just do it. You're focusing too much on the penis, chat. It's an analogy, okay? It's a metaphor.
The perfect amount of
it's a metaphor.
What do you mean it's a metaphor?
Wait, were you literally smashing your penis with a mallet?
Was I supposed to?
Well, I mean, I think it's one of those like optional things.
It was optional?
Yeah, Joel.
That is not what the lady at the counter said.
She said, all right, unzip. Here comes the mallet.
Unzip.
But it's like, the thing is, once it clicks, it feels awesome to feel smart. Like, I've been practicing this combo in Tokon I've been practicing this combo in Tokon, and the minute I land it in a match, I'm going to feel like a god. Like, I'm going to feel so smart when it finally lands.
Me with Lily and the white woman low kick.
Wow, the white woman privileged lows.
Whenever I played Tekken, it wasn't even that I liked like doing the white woman low kick. I loved playing Lily in Tekken because I loved doing the flips and like stomping on somebody's head. It was so good.
Yeah. Lily's fun. She's cool.
I miss that. She's 16. Why the fuck did they do that? Why'd they make her 16? She looks like she's 23 and is like a girl boss. And then they said, nah, she's like 16.
That's so weird.
And then the guy who made Tekken was like, they're all like 23. And then it's like, make them just fucking do it normally.
Yeah, just can we please be normal about that stuff? Like, that's the one thing, and that's so when I was playing Snatcher, there's this scene where you have to go and like comfort the daughter of this detective who was killed, and it's like, what's her name? Katrina, I think her name is, and it's like Katrina whatever. She's like, you can look up her profile. It's like Katrina, age 18, blah 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 blah. Like the daughter of the Jean killed detective, whatever. And then you go, and somebody in my chat was like, hey, you know, in the Japanese version, she's 16. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, why?
It's like Japan's
why do we have to make it
allergic to
so
making
weird?
characters like not underage.
It's so obnoxious, and I really hate it because like there are some very questionable scenes with that. But and like I get it, it was it was like the late 80s, early 90s, but still it doesn't make it okay.
They still do it now. They still make characters that are like clearly 35 and then like they're like 13, like they're 12.
That shit sucks. That shit sucks so
It's
bad, man.
weird.
I hate that.
It's like they think
really
nobody
weird.
will play the game if the character isn't underage. It's like, who the fuck are you making the game for? Because the kids are the ones buying this shit.
Yeah, it's really strange. I really don't like it when games. It makes me very. It turns me off to the game extremely. But like everything else around that in Snatcher was great. But luckily, it's a very minor part of the story. But still, well, no pun intended. But it's like
not the time.
I know. No, you're right. But it's still like, yeah. But regardless, yeah, but then there's the reverse part too, right? Well, I mean, I guess kind of the same. Where I always like the comparison of that character in K-On! And Jotaro Kujo, and they're both 17, and you put them next to each other, and one of them looks like they're 12, and Jotaro looks like he's like 37.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing that's just kind of insane with it is that there's there'll be like a character that's gone through like 6 wars, and then they're like 13 years old going through trauma. And it's
I know.
You are 13. I am not believing this. This is taking me out of the fucking story of what anything is telling me.
I know. Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah.
That's us, dude. That's us. Put me and Octo together, and I'll look like I'm fucking like 46, and Octo is like he's like 23.
No, I'm getting old, man. You're starting to be able to tell.
You don't look that old. No, I don't think people can tell. I don't think people can tell when they look at you. Cephalo Squad, Octo viewers, do you think you can even tell if you?
They're mean to me about this. They're mean to me about this. They're like, I'd say you look like 37. I'm like, okay, great.
You don't. You look super fucking young. You're so boyish.
No, stop.
I wouldn't have
keep
known.
Going.
See?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I know. I appreciate it.
I think people would assume that I'm older.
I think my voice is a factor too, because I have a higher voice. So people just kind of assume that I'm a little bit younger.
Well, your face, dude. Your face is what I'm talking about.
My face as well. Yeah, that's very true.
You're so baby girl.
Oh, stop it. Stop.
He looks at the latest, like most men in their 30s that emotionally ruin me.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but Taji just said that. They're like, he looks like the latest 30s men who ruin me emotionally.
I don't want to ruin anyone emotionally. I want everybody to be happy. I just want people to be happy.
You look mid to late 20s, and then you come out and you're like, oh, I'm 38. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of genetics do you have?
I don't know, man. I guess. I just like, I guess I just got lucky. Haha. Well, and now nobody will ever see what I look like ever again, because now
That's true.
Yeah.
You'll never do a face cam ever again, though.
I will never be on face cam as long as I live.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, chat.
No more. It's gone. He's gone.
It's gone forever. He's gone.
And now I've simply entered age. I've taken all the age from Octo. He's actually sucked the youth out of me, and now I'm the old one.
Double it and give it to the next guy, as they say.
No!
Yep, sorry. Them's the breaks.
Fuck!
Oh, yeah. Although, honestly, like, I feel like there is something to be said about just aging gracefully and just, like, sort of accepting it, which is okay. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, I'm perfectly fine being the age that I am.
I've been getting my midlife crisis, except it's not midlife, unless I die at like, I don't know, 60. But I've been getting,
you don't.
Hey, who knows? I've been getting the sense of urgency that people get when they start to get older, where you're like, oh fuck, dude, I need to do a bunch of things. Oh God.
Don't worry too much about that, honestly.
Oh God.
You're still so young.
Octo, I have to go to Peru. I have to go to Peru right now. You know, it's the thing that everyone
expand on that a little bit.
What do you mean? It's the thing that everyone, when they're getting close to their 30s, they say that they want to go to Peru. It's like the thing that everyone does before they're 30. They go to Peru.
Chad, is that a thing?
Yeah. Everyone, when they're getting close to 30, they go to Peru.
Okay. I didn't know this. That's
Yeah,
kind of
dude.
sick. Maybe I haven't done mine yet.
Right, chat? Like everyone, when you're getting close to 30, you're like, I got to go to Peru before I get to 30.
Maybe that's what's been bugging me for so long.
Well, that's what I've been saying. Like everyone does this. I haven't been to Peru yet, so I'm like worried that I'm gonna miss out. I'm getting FOMO. Like I'm worried that I'm gonna be too old to go to Peru.
Joel, let's go to Peru together.
Well, I mean, I gotta soon. If I don't go to Peru, I'm gonna miss out on the Peru time.
Yeah, your Peru time.
Well, everyone does.
You know what
this.
he's talking about, chat.
Yes, I've been saying this. I'm missing. I haven't gone to Peru yet. Normally, everyone goes to Peru when they're like in their 24 to 25, right? I missed out because I was busy streaming, and I missed out on Peru time. If I don't get to Peru before I'm 30, I don't even know what's gonna happen.
I don't think he'll ever be able to go. I don't think he'll ever be able to go if he doesn't go now.
Yeah,
chat.
if I don't go to Peru and I become 30, I don't know what's gonna happen because everyone goes to Peru before they're 30.
Become 30 like you're becoming a werewolf.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't understand, man.
I'm agreeing with you.
Like,
if anything, I'm agreeing.
Peru time? Did you go to Peru?
I did not have Peru time.
What the fuck?
Yet.
This is what I mean. Like, if we don't go to Peru before we're 30, it just everything goes wrong in life.
But hear me out. Maybe that means that I will maybe not having Peru time means that I'm going to live for a long time. Because if this is my midlife crisis, if my midlife crisis is happening now at 39, 40.
I think you went to Peru because if you don't go to Peru before you're 30, I'm pretty sure that you either get arrested or die. So I'm thinking that somebody knocked you out and took you to Peru when you weren't looking.
Oh, am I dead? Am I imagining all this?
No, I just think that you weren't aware of your Peru time. So like because as long as
I blocked it out.
As long as you step foot in Peru, I think,
you have to touch it.
I think
like
Peru time doesn't affect you anymore. Like you're good. Like you've skipped past it now. But you didn't get the full experience, which is what I need too. Like I need to go to Peru.
Right. I still like that one of the rules for Azul is the person who goes first is the person who goes to Portugal, who's been to Portugal the most recently.
Oh, Portugal. Oh, there's a saying about people who go to Portugal instead of Peru.
What is it? Can you tell me?
I'm pretty sure that people that go to Portugal before their 30s instead of Peru, I think they do get landlocked. So like you get stuck in Portugal. You're not allowed to leave.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
I think you are. I think I have heard that before.
What they do is they actually lock you up. They teach you Portuguese. And then they send you to Brazil so you can like flounder around if you're there for too long.
Okay, right. Mm-hmm. I mean, they do both speak Portuguese, so that's okay.
Well, no. One of them is Brazilian Portuguese.
Can they not understand? Like if you go to so question. If you go to Brazil and you're Portuguese, could you like not understand people there?
Well, it depends. Could you understand Cajun?
Could I understand what?
Can you understand Cajun if somebody with a Cajun accent was speaking to you? Like a really thick
Yeah,
one?
but it'd be kind of like tough because they've got an accent.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. All right. Huh. Okay,
We gotta
sure.
go to Peru,
that makes
man.
sense.
We gotta go to Peru. We're fucked if we don't go to Peru.
I'm behind on my Peru time. We gotta get up on this.
I'm so scared.
Why? What, Peru?
I only got a couple of good years left, Octo.
That's shut up. Shut your mouth, right? Literally shut up. You have so much time ahead of you, Joel.
I'm gonna be fucked.
You've got forever.
I haven't.
No, you're not.
I haven't been
Stop
there
it.
yet.
Stop talking. Stop talking about this like it's the end for you.
I gotta go. If I don't get to
Go
Peru
to
by
Peru.
30, I'm gonna die.
Go to Peru. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. I'm encouraging it. I'm encouraging this.
And I hope you got a bunch of clips of that. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was thinking in my brain for a little bit.
That's usually where those thoughts happen.
In the middle of that, I want you to know that Noro in the chat said, "You're too young and cute. You're going to get abducted if you go to Peru."
That is probably true.
Thanks.
That is. I mean, you probably should. That's maybe why you shouldn't have Peru time.
I wonder if that. I just need that to be posted out of context to YouTube. I need that to turn into a YouTube clip.
What, being Peru time?
Sorry, it's been like a long 12 days, Octo.
Dude, I'm getting used. Dude, I'm getting used to my schedule or whatever. I gotta tell you, this shit is not easy.
It's pretty rough. It's been pretty rough. I've been doing 6 streams in a row for the last 2 weeks in a row. And it's been getting me. Well, okay. Anyways, sorry. Back to the question I had for you, because yes, you are young and you're boyishly handsome, and you're never gonna look old ever in your life until you're like 82.
That's not true.
It's gonna be a swap over. I think you're gonna be like the exact same. Like you're gonna look exactly the same, and then one day it's just gonna flip. So like you'll be maybe like in your 70s. You'll turn 71, and then you'll go from boyishly young, and then you'll just turn into like wrinkles. Like you'll just
I'll just
old.
shrivel up. Yeah. I'll shrivel up
It's gonna be like completely young, and then one day you just wake up and it's just like flipped.
Right.
But
Like I look like a kiwi that's been left out in the sun.
Yeah.
No, I see what you mean.
You're gonna be young. You're gonna be looking younger than me until like even up to like 60, I think.
Yeah, and then it's gonna hit me after menopause for sure.
After the menopause, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. No, I agree with you. Yeah.
Like
I think you're onto something there. Yeah. Manamorphosis, if you will.
Man or morph.
Yeah, manamorphosis.
Menopause.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are. Yes, like you were all on the same page, right? Like we all know.
God. Jesus Christ.
I know. What do you think? If you could, Jill, if you could visit anywhere on Earth, where would you go? Now I'm flipping the script on you.
New Zealand.
Not just Peru. You can't say Peru. Okay. New Zealand. Okay, interesting.
I wasn't going to
Any
say
particular
Peru,
reason?
Yeah,
okay.
I just think it's pretty and like relaxing.
Yeah,
I
looks
would
beautiful.
say other things. The reason I say New Zealand is because I believe that their internet might be good enough there. Sometimes I think about stuff like Iceland, and I'm worried Iceland would have the shittiest internet in the world.
Yeah, I think they probably do.
What's better than Iceland? Iceland with internet. So New Zealand.
You make a really good point.
Yeah, you see? But I didn't want to go to Australia because Australia's fucked, and I feel like New Zealand might have less shitty things than Australia.
Yeah.
So I was like, New Zealand.
Yeah. Fair. I mean, like, obviously nowhere is perfect, but still, like, I definitely agree with you. I think from what I've heard, New Zealand is actually pretty great.
That's what I'm like, right? I feel like New Zealand would be nice. Don't you mean Greenland? No, idiot. You've been fooled. Iceland is the green one and Greenland is the cold one.
Yeah, you got fooled by the Vikings.
Dumbass. Get fucking buffooned.
Get fooled, nerd.
Idiot.
Yes,
buffoon.
get fooled, you nerd.
Oh, fucking embarrassing. Embarrassing of you. Embarrassing for you to think like that. Should have paid attention in school. That's right, Octo.
Yeah, we got his ass.
Got his ass.
Yes, man.
Don't know shit about Greenland, huh? No, but I think New Zealand would be really nice. I mean, that's also where they filmed Lord of the Rings, where a lot of people want to go.
Yeah, true.
But I think it'd just be really relaxing to like visit like a nice hotel in New Zealand and just kind of walk around and just kind of relax. Either that or, and this is gonna sound weird, I don't want to travel for the place. I want to travel for the hotel. So I want to go. Here's my ideal vacation.
Okay.
A really stacked hotel resort by a beach. Doesn't matter where it is. I just think that would be the perfect vacation. Or luxury train.
Okay. Ooh,
those are my two vacations.
The train. I get the trains.
I want one of those. Either a really nice beach hotel or a luxury train.
Yeah. Listen, I've always wanted to take like a fancy train ride somewhere. So like I'm right there with you.
Dude, fucking $6,000 Twilight Mizukage in Japan. 3 days.
What?
Fucking beautiful train. It goes on the water like Studio Ghibli and Spirited Away. They have guided tours that they take you, and you're on the train for 3 days.
But
it is $6,000.
That does sound cool, though. Okay, well that is a lot of money, but it does sound like fun.
Well, I mean, you could split it. It could be $3,000 each.
That's true.
Which
that
is the price
true.
of like a normal vacation.
You are right about that. Damn, I haven't been on I haven't taken a train ride since I was in France.
I've never been on a train in my life.
They're fun. I mean, the one that I was on in France was really nice, but also like the people on the staff like barely spoke any English, so like I had to get by very, very simply with what I had.
Any beach hotel I think would be nice. I don't know why I got obsessed with beach hotels. I think it was because of either webtoons or it was because of 16, but the surfed up edition of 16, and stuff like Sonic Adventure, where you see those beautiful beaches like Mario Sunshine. They have these nice beaches and this beautiful blue water, and you're like, I want to go to a hotel that is so fancy and luxury and that there's a beach outside. I want to stay in the hotel, I want to order room service, and I want to occasionally walk on the beach and then go back to the hotel. I want the hotel to be my vacation.
That sounds awesome. That actually sounds badass.
I think it'd be nice. I mean, love hotels.
You basically just want like a resort, right?
Yes, kind of. But I want it to be a hotel resort, which is what a resort is, but still.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
I just think it'd be really nice, man. Like an all-inclusive hotel with a bunch of stuff there, and then like some kind of luxury train. I love settings like that. That's why I like a lot of murder mysteries, because they take place in these beautiful hotels or manors or like trains, and I'm like, fuck, that's so cool. I love this setting.
Yeah, I mean, the train is like the train I get because you're a captive audience, right? Like you can't like just get off of the train.
Yeah.
And there's more space to walk
train.
On a train. Yeah, true. Yeah. Trust me, I know.
He's living my dream.
Yeah, but it's like a plane is smaller, so it's more cramped.
Sucks.
So
Not fun.
It sucks,
suck.
right? Yeah.
Ear pop, crying babies.
Yeah. True.
Everyone looks at you like you suck if you're even slightly loud, and it's cramped, and you get back pain, and they're trying to they rip you off so hard, and they never have they never have fucking
really
luggage space at the top, and you're like, oh, why not? Fucking fix it. Get luggage space. What the fuck?
Well, so the other thing is like the other murder mystery setting, I guess, would be a ship, wouldn't it? Because
I hate ships.
You know. Why don't you like
There's
ships?
nothing to do on ships. They suck.
That's not true. You got to go on like a fun cruise ship.
Resorts have nothing. They're like, oh, they got ball. You wanna dust a ball? You wanna fucking dust ball? You wanna do surfboard in the middle of the ocean?
You wanna do surfboard?
You want a movie of the same 3 movies? You wanna get seasick? You want to do pachinko because it's only made for old people? That's it.
Well, hold on. I do love pachinko. Hold on.
Like, that's all they have.
Saying that like it's a bad thing.
Cruises suck, dude. They don't have anything interesting on them. I've seen so many cruise liner videos because I thought, like, maybe I would be interested in it as much as I am in trains. I look at all of them, fucking nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing interesting to do. Trains, they got the luxury aspect of making the aesthetic really cool. You hear the nice hum of the train. They got, like, it's just prettier. It's just cooler. Trains have that nice, like, comfy vibe.
I guess that's true.
Cruises suck.
Do they have casinos on trains? They should.
There are some trains that have gambling areas, but those are kind of whatever.
They should have a casino car. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Casino train car. Why is the gambling the thing? You fucking Uma Musume players in the chat. You guys just want to gamble. We do. I just want to gamble all the time, but I can't just actually gamble money. Oh my God! Wait, I have a funny story. So after Offkai, it was like Chroma Chromo, Hina, Slab, and Eros, and they all went to Vegas. They went on a road trip down from Offkai to Vegas.
Nightmare.
And I was messaging Eros, and I was like, "Hey, how's Vegas? How's everything going?" And she's like, "It's fun. We're all drunk. I'm smoking." And I was like, "Don't smoke." Oh yeah, here we go.
So everything is fine, but I will say that probably just cut all my viewers on Twitch in half. On YouTube,
it shouldn't,
because
it doesn't.
No,
it shouldn't because you're. Oh really?
Huh. Every time it goes down, even for a split second, it cuts my viewers in half.
That's crazy. I wonder why.
Does it not do that to you? Because it always cuts my viewers in half.
No, usually doesn't. If you have the thing where it's like, we'll be right back. Like I don't think anybody.
I do. Where is that setting? I swear to God, I do.
It's on. It is on.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, don't tell me the view count, but look at it.
It went up.
Yep, that means it's going down. So it goes up because it counts everyone in the chat, and then it just cuts it all in half. It'll go down.
But you know what? We appreciate the people that do stick around. That's the important part.
You know what's
about
cooler?
all this? What?
YouTube does not take any hit whatsoever when a stream goes down. It just goes down and comes
Really?
back up, and then there's no problems.
I didn't know that. That's really interesting.
That's it.
But okay, so what was I saying? Right. So the story. What story was I telling you? Right. It was
hold on.
Chrome.
You were telling your story, but hold on. Apparently, there's sound on YouTube, or no sound on YouTube. YouTube, can you hear me? That was weird. I don't know why the fuck that just happened.
Is it back? Is it working?
I don't know. I'm asking them. I'm waiting. They're saying they're good. Okay, good. Yeah,
okay,
cool
never mind.
thing.
We're fine.
YouTube does not take away half of my viewers when a stream crashes.
That is nice.
It probably just did on Twitch. I can fucking tell. Whenever the view count goes up, it means it's gonna cut in half. Whatever. It'll slowly build itself back up, but that fucking sucks. Okay, continue. Big Tobacco silenced us.
Right. So Big Tobacco silenced us. So I said, hey, don't smoke. I said, Eros, don't smoke. And then I get a message from Ecto and Chromu, and Ecto says, Octo, send us gambling money. And I said, what? I said, what? You want me to send you gambling money? And they're like, yeah. And so
hey,
I was like, well, no.
Hey, you didn't send the money, did you?
Okay, hold on. Wait. But then Chromu was like, oh my God, Twin, send us money. Sorry, I got to do the Chromu voice.
What the fuck do you mean you sent them money? Don't send them money.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm like, listen, I was like, Chromu, what are you talking about? She's like, Twin, I need a loan. Send me money. Please send us money for gambling. We gotta gamble. And then I message Eros, and I'm like, Eros, Chromu and Ecto are messaging me on Discord asking for gambling money. She's like, yeah, you should send them money. And I was like, what? I'm not gonna send them gambling money. And then she's like, come on, please, it would be really nice. And it's my birthday, please. And then I was like, okay, fine. I sent them I just sent them a little bit of gambling money. And I was like, okay, but if you hit it big, you got to pay me back. But they lost it all.
If somebody, I'm going to be honest with you, chat, if a friend of mine asked me for gambling money, I think I would shoot them in the head.
Listen, I told you, if a beautiful woman asks me to do anything, I'll just do it. Like, I don't know how it happens, but it's just like,
no,
I wake up and I'm like, what the?
No,
no.
You could be the most beautiful motherfucker in the world. If you ask me for gambling money, I'm shooting you in the head.
But here's the thing is, I would never ask anybody for gambling
Joel,
money.
For me, Noro, if you ask me for money, that's fine. If you ask me specifically for gambling money, I'm shooting you in the head.
Just don't ask me how much money I sent them.
How much money did you send them?
Not a lot.
Why'd you tell me to ask you then?
I didn't. I said don't ask me how much.
How much did you send them? If it's more
than
$20, I'm killing you.
I sent them $100 each.
What is wrong with you? You sent $300?
Yeah.
Octo.
What?
Hey,
what?
Man, can I have gambling money?
No.
Can I have gambling money, Octo?
No.
I'd love some gambling money. Can you?
They
said
you want to know the worst part about this? They said that money lasted them like 5 minutes.
Yeah, because they fucking suck.
Yeah, because they were playing slot machines.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. That, like, you should have expected this.
But also they're like my friends. They're my friends, and it was funny.
This is like the group of people that will only do bad decisions, because everyone that you've mentioned so far is exclusively like, yeah, I'll smoke a cigarette because it's funny. You are literally hanging out with the crowd that would like do ketamine because it would make them laugh.
That, you know what?
You can't even argue against it. You can't even argue against it. You know it's right.
Nora asks, how beautiful do you think I am? 1 out of 10, just out of curiosity. Well, based on your skill at art, 500. So there you go. That's my guess.
That's my night, dude. Like, I hire them on
I'm just saying,
day-by-day basis.
They asked me a question.
Don't respond to them doing that. They're a fae trying to get money out of you.
Yeah, Queen, just tell me what your Venmo is.
What? Okay, hold on. Wait, let me swap models. I'm gonna ask him again. Hold on. I forgot. He's misandrist. Hold on. Wait.
That is true. He is right. I do hate men.
Hey, Octo, can I get some money?
What is he doing? Well, fine. Yes.
Look, I have physics.
Yeah, you do. You sure do. All right, just send me your Venmo or PayPal.
Woo!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Gambling money.
All right, the physics are gone.
You can spend it on gacha. I think Ecto spent hers on gacha.
That's not gamble. I mean, it is gambling. Fucking stupid. Fucking dumb.
It is.
I don't play any gachas anymore. I play Chaos Zero Nightmare, but I never need money for that. So I guess I just don't play any actual gacha anymore.
Yeah, I don't spend money on Uma anymore.
Octo.
What?
I'm gonna get you therapy.
No, I don't need therapy.
That $300 could have been used on like a therapy bill.
That's fair, but it would have been like one session, whereas this was like funny for 5 minutes.
I feel like one session could have done you a lot of work, actually.
You know what? You're probably right about that.
Jingle's a cute girl in front of you. Can I get money? Thanks.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Listen, I made the bouncy castle joke to Eros. I'm like, what? You think I'm going to argue with a woman with like H cups? Whatever you say, bouncy castle.
Whatever you
here's
say,
money.
bouncy castle.
Yeah, whatever you want. What do you need?
This is why we need cup sizes for men. We need like ball sizes.
True.
How are you going to make the bouncy castle joke if you don't know somebody has a fat ball? Huh?
True.
This is important.
Yeah, that's true. You need to know ball size is important.
What's your ball? Yeah, whatever you say, bouncy castle. Huh? See?
Yeah. I ball so hard, motherfuckers want to find me.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, we need this too. We got to get this from who give a fuck about the balls. Whoa! Hey, some of us like balls.
Slow your roll there, buddy.
Balls are cool, dude.
Relax. They are. They
have
awesome.
like their own fascination, okay? Don't just start fucking talking
physics.
shit, okay? There are a lot of ball lovers in the world. You don't you talk about that. They are weak. Yeah, well, if you punch a titty, I'm sure it would hurt too. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, like what?
But we don't do that around here. Maybe we can get kicked in the balls, but we don't punch titties around here.
You kick
titties?
I don't.
No. I don't do either. I respect the titty. Okay?
Okay.
What are you playing anything else on stream today, or is this just your whole day?
No, after this, because we are at the time. After this, we're going to be doing, because I'm really tired. I did 60-hour work weeks, so I did 60 hours last week and 60 hours this week. So,
holy guacamole!
And somebody in the chat's gonna be like, hey, "It's nothing, you sissy-haired, blue-haired liberal fuck you, cuck, whatever." I'm just a little sleepy. So I need to relax. So after this, I'm going to be doing Minecraft because we had a train building competition on the community server.
That's cool.
I'll judge it, and then I'll fuck off.
Nice. Sounds good.
Then I need you to DM me and tell me to play a video game. Otherwise, I will sit down on my bed and like do nothing until I fall asleep until 6 a.m.
Okay. I got you. I got you, fam.
I need you to like yell at me to play video games, Octo.
Play Hell Maiden.
You know what I fucking do? I carry around 4 different consoles with me when I walk around the house. So in my hand, I'll have a Nintendo DS for Fire Emblem. I'll have my AYN Thor for anything else. I'll have my Steam Deck and my Switch. And I'll fucking carry it around in my arms, and I'll bring it upstairs. I'll sit on my couch, and I'll be like, oh, dude, I can't wait to relax and play video games. I lay back on the couch, and I'm like in and out of sleep watching YouTube Shorts for 6 hours.
I feel like you're what is it, the hit it guy, you know, when he's playing like the crazy carnival instrument or whatever.
You know the fucking video. Have you ever seen like your dad watching a movie or something, and like you're like, I'm gonna change the channel now, Dad, because you're not sure if they're awake or not because they're snoring, and then you click the channel, and then they wake up and it's like, I was watching that.
Yeah, hey, I was watching that, and you gotta turn it back.
I'm like, I bring 4 consoles with me and sit down on my couch, and I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to play all of these video games.
Yep, and then you pass out. I
then
literally
you reach over to grab something, and I'm like, hey,
I was playing that.
I need Crumb to marry Robin. Stop! Don't turn on my Fire Emblem.
And then you fall asleep again. Right, of course. my god. Well, okay. I will remember to message you and tell you to play Hell Maiden.
Dude, it's just I gotta play video games. I gotta play video games again. I just need something to do in my free time. I used to draw in my free time, but my iPad broke. I bought an iPad, and the motherfuckers had the audacity to be like, nope. Here's a refund. It's 8 months later.
That's fucked up. What?
I've been very unlucky, Octo. I've been very unlucky.
Well, I'm lucky because I got to meet you, my friend Joel.
This guy. I still am super happy that the first time we met was just getting soft tacos together.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was too shy to tell you. I don't know if I did tell you. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was too shy to tell you that I actually had watched a bunch of your videos, and I was actually a fan.
Yeah, you did tell me this.
I did. Okay, I drank a little. I was like, oh my god, that's Octopimp. Holy shit, I think Octopimp's super cool. I watched 50% off. I like that. That's what I specifically knew you for.
You did tell me you liked 50% off, which I was very flattered. So thank you so much.
Do you still okay? So you are still like you still accept compliments like that? Because I was wondering about that.
I don't mind. Why would I?
Well, because we've talked a couple of different times. This is the last thing we'll talk about before I let you go.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
But a couple of different times we've talked about, your role in the stuff that you've made in voice acting, and you're very specific about how you want to be known. You don't want to be known for like this specific thing, even if you are, and you're okay with it. I know that, but I don't know if there's something how do I say this? Like, there are things that you like to be complimented on, and I don't know if getting a compliment on something that is the thing that you've been getting complimented for like years would make you happy or not. Like, I don't know if it still is like flattering. So I was worried.
Are you talking about Homestuck? I can't tell if this is what you're
50% off. I don't know shit about Homestuck.
Oh, okay. No, I don't mind. I'm very flattered.
Why? Do you feel that way about Homestuck?
No. I mean, honestly, I don't even feel that way about Homestuck. I just like, it's the way people approach me that is how it determines how I take it, right? Like, if people come up and they're super polite and they're just like, hey, I loved your old videos, like the way you were. You're like, I liked your old videos. I was a big fan. I liked your old work. Totally fine. More than okay. I do not mind in the least if somebody does that. If, however, I get somebody saying like, coming up being like, oh my god, I thought you died after you stopped making the videos that I watched. Like, I'm just like, okay, well, that just makes me feel bad. Like,
Jesus Christ.
And that you would be surprised. It sounds like I'm exaggerating. I'm not. I still get those comments on my TikToks that I've been posting. Like, I still get those comments on my TikToks saying like, oh my god, I thought you were dead. Like, no, actually,
people don't look things up anymore, and I think that's like a literacy rate problem.
No, there's a twofold thing here, right? And the first fold is I never really made a concentrated effort to let people know what I was doing when I stopped posting, because I just got so much anxiety over posting when I stopped posting what people were watching, right? And I got anxiety over being like, hey, I'm not really doing that thing anymore, but here's what I'm doing. But it's also the fact that that's the biggest factor is I never really pushed people towards what I was doing after I stopped posting on YouTube. But the other factor is like, once I stop posting a thing that people are majorly or more interested in of my content, then of course they're just not going to watch what I'm doing anymore. Like, it's not up to them, it's not there on them to seek me out unless they want to. Yeah, but like, yeah, if you come up and you say like, oh my god, Homestuck man, do the Homestuck voice. It's like, come on, like I am a person, Or you could come up and say like, hey, I used to watch your Homestuck videos. Man. Yeah, no, like genuinely, like I'm not exaggerating. Like I got a comment that said that within like, I don't know, maybe the last hour or so on TikTok, I think. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, if you're nice, if you're polite and respectful, then I don't mind at all. But it's like, if you immediately come out swinging like that, it's going to put me in a bit of a sour mood. Like I don't like when I'm approached that way. But yeah, but that's overall, I don't really matter. I don't really care.
Now that we're talking about it, I kind of want to go back and watch 50% off. Do you think your content has aged well?
I think some of it has. I think some of the jokes are still really funny. There's in fact some jokes that still make me laugh. There's some that obviously have not. Not that they have aged poorly, but I just think like they're not as funny as they were when we made them. They're just like kind of a little millennial. But we were millennials. We are millennials. So, I think I genuinely think there's still some jokes that are very funny still to this day.
Have you ever watched it with your community? That could be a fun stream. Have. Maybe see how you do a community commentary about it.
It could be like a director's commentary or something. It's something I've thought about. But yeah, I mean, there are some bits that I think still are super funny. There's one bit where Nagis is in the tent and
wait, is this when they were at the lighthouse?
The beach? No, the beach? Yeah, when they're at the beach and the storm is happening.
Yeah,
and he's like, and Makoto's like, "Wake up, Nagisa! Ray's drowning." He's like, "Well, I dreamt I was at the Grammys and Kendrick Lamar was there and everybody's crying and crying." And that bit makes me laugh every time. I don't know why that line makes me laugh.
I immediately knew what scene you're fucking talking about. I hate that. That gives you credit more, honestly.
But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. No, I mean, genuinely, I do think that there's some bits that are still good. And even Mouse, the other day when I was playing Repo, I mean, this was a while ago. We were playing Repo, and she was like, "I watched 50% off the other day. Again, it's still funny." And I was like, "Thank you. I'm glad that you still think so."
I think I'm gonna rewatch it after the stream is over.
Sure.
I'm gonna force myself to play a video game and rewatch 50% off.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "That's my friend. I'm friends with him now." Is that parasocial?
Oh my god, that's me. Well, no, it's not. It's regular social.
Is it? Because I watched it before I was a content creator.
No, I don't think it is. I mean, because you didn't open with that, right? Like we talked a bit before you brought that up.
Well,
and
I didn't want to be a weirdo.
Well, fair enough. I think the other thing that's wild is I was at a cosplay, like it was is at Anime Los Angeles this past year, back in January, and there was a like 18 plus cosplay burlesque show, and I got front row seats because my friend was one of the judges, and they said, "Hey, if I can bring you in and get you a seat in the front row," and I said, "You know what? I've never done something like this. I'll just go and watch, and it'll be funny." And there was a group of Iwatobi Swim Club members, and the first thing that plays when they started their bit was, "What's up, sluts? Guess we just got out of prison." And I was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "That's me!" And I like pointed and I was like, "That's me!" And like everybody next to me was like, "Sure, buddy, whatever you say." And I was like,
so funny.
"No, really, that's me.
That's my voice."
Yeah, that's me. That's literally me. And I came up to them after the thing and I was like, and it was a bunch of ladies in drag, you know, so they were like, they all had the silicone muscle suits on, which was very funny. And I was like, "Hey, I really liked your bit. Like, that was me." And they were like, "Oh my god!" And they all took a photo with me. It was really fun.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to open with like, "Hey, I'm a big fan of your previous work," because I don't do that with anyone. Because
did you do that with Ray? You did that with Ray. I know you did.
No. So okay.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Do not lie to me.
There's a lot of people that I was a big fan. Rubber Ross. I've met Ross.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And
Ross is
Ray. And you and a couple other people that I've met that I'm like, I grew up watching so much of your stuff, right?
Of course,
loved watching it. But here's the thing, it's like some people I would like religiously watch all the time. Like I would always watch Ross and I would always watch Ray, and I just tried my best not to mention it too hard. With Ray, it's funnier to do like open in that way because like everyone who talks to him is like that. With Ross, I've never told him that I watched him religiously. Like I used to watch so much of his stuff. I don't think he even knows. Like I've talked to him a couple of different times, and I refuse to mention how much of a fan I was, so he doesn't even know. And with you, I was like, I'm just gonna open up politely. Like, hey, I watched all of your stuff. I watched every episode of 50% Off, and I thought it was super funny.
Thank you.
Even though I didn't like watch Abridged or anything back then. I was like, that's so fucking peak. Also, I saw you in Bounces and P, and I never said hi, but like hi. I think that's what I opened with. I think I opened with like, hey, we were on Bounces and P together.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah.
I don't even know who introduced me to you. I don't think it was Hina. I think it was like somebody else.
It might have been. I'm not sure. But yeah, like no, it's I mean, it's one of those things where you always end up meeting people in the creative space. It's so much smaller than you think it is, right? Like I remember meeting Aaron Eoraptor at the office, the Polaris office, and I was like trying to be so normal about everything, and I think I was, but I mean, we're still friends to this day. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's always nice to meet those people, and especially if they do end up being cool, unlike me, who is lame.
No, we got soft tacos
I'm lame and
together.
suck.
That's true. You've been to my house. You've
that is
been
true.
inside my home. You've slept in my beds.
You're right. I did.
You
your house.
Goldilocks this shit, dude. What are you talking about?
I did. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to keep you too long, but also I do have to go make dinner at some point.
Yes, you look. You already made it to 3 hours. I think you did a pretty good job of entertaining me. You know what?
Yay.
I think we will purchase
Can I
your
live?
services. We will purchase your services. I think the house does need a renovation. My lights went out. My shower exploded. My other light went out, and it's not a light bulb replacement. It actually is something with the wiring. One of my windows broke. One of the I have like a little shelf in the basement laundry room. That one also broke. I'm not even talking about the mansion, by the way. This is just like actually. So thanks.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Hey, thank you for agreeing to purchase our services. Listen, you won't be disappointed, probably.
Hour.
Yeah.
Is there multiple?
Well, it's like my company, right? My LLC.
Is there anyone there besides you?
No, it's just me.
Why'd you say hour then?
Well, because it's me and my LLC, like the both of us.
Well, that's not two people. That's just you. An LLC is what you own.
Yeah, I know. But the purchases of my... Don't worry about it, okay? Listen, guys, we're going to have to do some work, but don't let them know that you're working for me, okay?
So they do work for you.
That's not important. You stay out of this.
We talked about this earlier.
You stay out of this.
This
is
said
A and
that
B
they
conversation.
aren't allowed to work on your mech.
Yeah, but that like, you know, that's you know, because OSHA comes by and is gonna check that stuff.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's fine, guys. Guys, I need you to crawl through the pipes. I need you to check all the pipes. I need you to crawl through the ducts and stuff, okay? Put on your respirators. You're going in, all right?
You were fucking yelling at me about child endangerment with my kids.
I'm not the one on trial here, buddy.
What?
Buster Brown.
I'm the one paying you.
Yeah, by the way, it will be very expensive. Thank you for having me. Thanks for having me on the show. Yay.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to shout out or talk about that you're doing anytime soon, or tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, I found a cool rock the other day.
That's nice, buddy. What about where people can find you so you can talk about that rock to them?
Oh, I'm usually on the internet.
Any particular spot?
No. See you later.
Bye. Thanks. Pew, pew. And then the screen goes black. Because it's like the call ended.
Oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, and then they're like, pew. That was Octopimp, everybody. If you'd like to see Octo in the future, you can find him at Octopimp on Twitch, and I believe on YouTube, unless he changed to OctoVT on YouTube. That's why I was kind of asking him so he could explain that. But, you know, I'll go fuck myself, I guess. So, I think it's OctoVT on YouTube. I don't think he uses Octopimp anymore. Yes, he is OctoVT on YouTube now. He committed to the bit. He, I believe, does stream on YouTube. So YouTube, when you guys are watching this, he streams on OctoVT on YouTube as well as Octopimp on Twitch. And you can see some of his videos on OctoVT as well. That was Octopimp. Thank you so much, Octo, for being here. If you guys would like to see another one of these videos, you can check out the date night playlist in the bottom left. And if you want to see Octo yourself, I'm going to put the links in the description of the video so you can go see everywhere. So if this becomes a video in the future, literally check the description. It'll have all the links to everything he does down below. All right? And you can go and stare at his cool model and look at his boyishly good looks and charms. It'll be great. It'll be a good time. Other than that, though, thanks for watching. The outro is going to hit, so you guys already know where to find everything else. Seriously, go check out the playlist as well as the other YouTube videos, and check out Octopimp as well. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Thanks for watching this video. Bye-bye.